They got some real oxtail back there, but it ain't from no ox, honey.
Guys are witty today.
I could spring your onions.
Yo, unhinged as fuck.
Yeah, put some broth on my noodle. Yeah.
I am not a part of this.
Hey, yeah. That way.
It's going too far.
Yeah.
The only way to know how far to go is to go too far. Catch it.
Says the
That
man with the
sounds
bands on his arms.
Just
Hey, just for the record, y'all know that ain't what it's for. But hey, for those of you that's into
You
it,
missed the
bam.
perfect thing. It's not what it's for.
If y'all are into it,
That nigga Marlon did like a superhero.
here goes Saber-tooth tiger.
that's crazy.
Not I call out my sword.
Saber-tooth tiger is crazy.
Here goes Triceratops.
Oh my god. Yo, that,
It's cracking up.
Triceratops fist is crazy. God damn.
and just looking at where the
that is
bands are, I just be
diabolical.
like, bro.
Somebody getting fisted and they're calling out their Zord.
Bro.
That's horrible. I don't know if I can go on.
I haven't been able to take a successful sip of this fucking wine
I feel you
since
though.
y'all started talking, bro. I've almost choked
I
3
heard y'all
times.
cackling.
Here's the,
One foot in the door downstairs.
Yeah.
So
No, I'd be foolish in here. These knuckleheads.
Okay,
saying that like you're exempt.
acceptance.
I don't do anything.
Validation and acceptance. What were we talking about? What were you asking? What was the question exactly? I heard you turn it off.
It's buzzing.
It's buzzing. Yeah.
Don't sound like somebody about to get a phone call.
I'm a beat.
I wish you niggas knew the words.
I know.
I'ma be on the
Any
next
song
level.
that you
I'ma be
sung
rocking
so
over
far.
that bass treble. I'ma be chilling with my motherfucking crew. I'ma be doing all
See how
the things
easy
you
that
wanna
is,
do.
Kel?
I'ma be rocking the main
taking notes?
flicks, doing one-handed flips, and I'ma be sipping on tricks. I'ma be doing this shit. You won't be taking this fist. I'ma be walking that pies, looking all
Moving
tired and shit.
on.
I'ma be
Moving on.
about this.
Moving on.
Okay.
Moving on.
Aren't y'all glad I asked that question?
I'm
Now?
so glad you did. Because you took this to a whole other level.
Uncouth.
Some would say a whole new ring.
That's old.
Whole nother level.
Hey, probably even further than this.
That's crazy.
It gets deeper than this, guys.
And it ain't even and it ain't a 112 song either. Catch it.
I tried to be. Look, for everybody out there, I tried to be serious.
tried.
I definitely came in here with.
Oh man.
I thought it was gonna be business as usual. I was like, oh, we're just gonna have
This
a
is
dope
business as
conversation.
usual. The fuck?
Yeah.
Not the
Falcon
not the
punch.
pegging, y'all, but just the banter.
Not the fisting either.
Not that either.
Crazy
just the
word.
banter,
All
y'all.
the faux talk, and noodles and stretching and shit.
That part. No, for real.
Come on, that's just
I ain't gonna hold you. A good fuck do sound good right now. I'm just saying.
With beef or chicken? Or shrimp. I get shrimp.
I get all.
Okay. Let's focus.
I get all.
Okay, he said validation and acceptance. What exactly was the question?
I didn't have the question yet. I said the title.
He can never get to it.
I said no other words than validation and acceptance, and y'all were like,
Pegging. Fisting. we
Y'all
just went
about
everywhere.
those kids in the class that just be
Yeah.
cackling at a look. You ain't gotta say shit. You know
That
you
was
know.
me. That was me.
I even got in
That
trouble
was
for
me.
that shit one day. My teacher's like, Kel, you know how to control what you laugh at and what you don't.
That's real.
I'm like,
Sometimes.
You're like,
bitch.
this could be funny.
That's not my
That
fault.
was me. That was me. That was me.
Yeah, just because you don't like it, teach doesn't mean it's
Don't
not a
mean I
banger.
don't.
Period. Hello.
Right.
Because we be getting all live and
Relax
teacher be
on
sitting
me,
there talking
though.
about something.
Like, this is an inside joke. This is between us.
I'm like, don't you got something you got to teach, girl?
Exactly. Continue.
I'm like, we got a lesson to learn. You worried about the wrong thing.
In that same notion, let's segue to validation and acceptance.
And accept it.
For the 10th time.
Shadira Fowler was like, wild. That niggas are wild.
Not wild, just a little unorthodox.
Slightly.
Only, as she also said, only women and effeminate men can take something inside their body.
Lies.
One is naturally born to and the other.
Lies, because I've definitely seen some very masculine. Never mind.
Me too.
No,
Well, shit,
I want
fuck
to
it.
hear it.
No, fuck that. Because, I mean, hey, we here, baby. This is clicked up. We
Hey,
say what
run
the
it.
fuck we want.
Do your
First of
thing.
all, that's not true because I've definitely been around some masculine men that are
Period.
very,
That done got bent over,
baby
baby.
bent.
And
And
happy
they
to say it.
enjoy the pegging.
Was that
And happy
Janet
to say
Jackson
it.
scene?
It's not just effeminate men, babe. It's definitely
No.
some. And hey, quiet as kept. Some of these masculine men that put on for some of y'all really think
Amen.
they really think that they really on to something, baby. All I'm gonna say is,
Amen.
what's the one that Medea play? You better watch.
It be them.
You better
that
watch.
Janet
It do be them
Jackson scene.
niggas.
Somebody, oh, we just talked about.
Are you-
So you doing the bending? Yeah.
Uh-huh.
We just talked about it, I'm telling you. So yeah.
So, anyway.
For the 7th time.
I'm sorry. I'm going to move my mic.
Josh, you want to know how I know Pagan's gay? No.
we ain't gonna ever get there.
We can't go until I get validation and acceptance.
That pegging is gay. It's not.
Pegging is gay.
It's not.
It's not.
It is gay.
It depends on who's doing it.
How about you think about it like this? You only can peg with a man part.
No,
That's not the
true.
truth.
What are you sticking broomsticks up there?
No, you have toys. You have
But-
dildos.
but I'm saying- but I'm-
No,
these are-
no,
these
no,
are-
You mean
these are-
that part?
She's
saying
talking about
that
a
it looks
dildo.
like something phallic.
It's
Like,
like- it's-
Oh, I
it's
see what you
something
mean.
that is-
But that's not necessarily a gay thing.
But listen though.
Okay.
If you want to be pegged with a male part, silicone,
Mm-hmm.
if a dude offers up his real one, are you going to say no? Because it's the same thing.
Because
No,
they may
not
not be
necessarily.
attracted to the
But
man.
you're attracted to.
They're not
The
attracted
part,
to the
not
ding
to the
dong
man,
either. It's
because that's
more
why-
of a sensation than anything.
I
It
heard
has nothing to
exactly.
do
say
with
that
the
all the
actual
time.
part.
Because you have women that can that have
I'm attracted to the dick,
Because
but
like
not
women,
the,
some
not
But
the
not
dudes-
the man. I mean, if
Because
we're
some
gonna
women
say it
like
that way,
men
then
that
cool.
like have strap-ons, they
Crazy.
like to be pegged, but they will only do it if it's their woman with a strap-on,
Yes.
or they'll only do it if it's their woman that's pegging them. Because the thing is, people forget that gay is not an action; it's not the act; it's the attraction
Attraction.
to the opposite sex. Like I'm not gay, like me and you. This is just hypothetical. If me and you had sex right now, I would absolutely still be gay.
Yes.
Absolutely.
That absolutely took me out.
Yeah, because at the end of the day, I'm attracted to men. If I had sex with her, that's not going to change my attraction.
So that wouldn't make you
I just
like
fucked her.
It's bi-curious.
So here's the
So
thing.
would a man who's doing something with the male part be?
No, because there's not a man involved. It
It's
has
not a
to
man
deal
involved.
with
It's the shape of a man.
but it's not a man.
It's the object. Remember, gay is about attraction.
That would
it's
be
not, it's not
equivalent
the
in.
act.
Hold on,
it's
real
the
quick.
go ahead, go ahead.
That would be equivalent in woman's pussy to saying that is an object as well. When men objectify women, that gives them the right to the.
So if
So if a girl
Nah.
wanna give,
let me see this.
It's a little
Yes,
tight.
yeah,
Wait,
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 we're not saying that
I
we're
got
gonna
a- I
make
got a
that
question.
object
Wait,
the
no, wait.
idea of what your
Okay.
sex. If we're gonna make that the object of your sexual orientation, then that's what it is. Both of them things are things at that point.
Yeah.
So then no,
so
it's just that it's
I think
yes,
that's
it's
minimal.
of
so
a
if it's
It
is
is.
it gay for a woman?
minimalizing the sexualization, yeah, maybe, but just
Yeah.
to add a common ground to understanding.
Yeah, it's
So
more
it's my
nuanced
point.
than that.
So is it gay for you saying it's just they're attracted to the man, or
If you're
or
attracted
women or
to
stuff. So if a woman wants
opposite
to
sex,
wants to give head,
I meant
but
the
only
same.
to a vagina, but she like dudes though, but she like giving head only to a vagina. Does
she's
that-
bi-curious.
She's bi-curious. She's not gay.
not-
she's not.
I
She's
feel
not.
She's not
feel
licking
like-
a pocket
Because
pussy.
at the end of
Is
the
it
day,
not the same
No,
thing?
No,
it's
because
not.
she
Because
needs
that's
to-
an actual.
No bogus.
The reason
Say
why-
it.
Amari.
Because-
y'all
oh,
can't,
go ahead.
That's
y'all
an
can't talk over each
actual.
other.
We
That's
are,
an
I'm sorry.
actual vagina. It's not a pocket.
No,
pussy.
of silicone vagina.
She wants to lick a silicone vagina, then she's straight. If that's what you're saying,
that's different.
She's just fucking retarded.
No.
I can't.
Nah,
just-
nah, nah.
Like, what the fuck?
here's my question.
Why are you just licking a damn
So
pocket
Marlo,
pussy?
Okay, go ahead.
your partner, fictional, you know what I'm saying, or you can think. I don't know if you're.
Hey, Darnell.
I said that because both are silicone.
Let's
is what
just say
I'm saying.
hypothetically. Sorry, Darnell.
I know
Oh,
you're
you talking about sorry, Darnell.
Right? Say
It's okay, baby. You know
let's
how
say
we get
hypothetically you find he's got a pocket pussy.
Mm-hmm.
Like he stashed it away. Mm-hmm. It's been in use. Does that doesn't raise any? That's not.
I don't think
You know what I'm saying?
would,
Not at
because
all. 'Cause
he
that
could-
would be simulating the ass too.
No, that's
No. I said a
Go ahead.
pocket pussy, not the pocket
do
ass.
they have a pocket ass?
Yeah.
They do.
They have.
Is
They have
that
a mouth.
right?
They have
The
pocket
next
pussy,
question is-
pocket
the next
have
question-
little silicone-
Oh, wait,
they
wait,
have
wait.
like the full
All
torso.
right, they got multiple whatever
Absolutely.
the fuck. The next question is, which one is more accessible? That's the actual
No, that's the
validity of
thing.
the thing.
All of them. That's
All of them, ain't it?
Okay.
You're,
All of them. You can get on Amazon.
All right, I just had to ask.
this is male pleasure, so it's.
But
This
You're
is
so fucking
like.
funny for that. You're like, that's just easy.
but your,
Yeah, we
but
get
your
what we
question
want.
though.
But would you feel a type of way about that? Like if, or not even feel a type of way. That doesn't raise any questions about his sexuality? Not in like a, oh, do you like me? But like a, do you also like pussy? Like, is that a? Because you could have went and got the butt in a can.
Do you know that's a thing? There really is a butt in a can.
What do you mean?
There's a toy called a butt in a can.
Yeah,
Yeah.
hold it.
Butt in a
Sure
can.
is.
But just
That was a joke. I didn't know.
It's
it
a
was
joke,
butt
but
in a
that's
can.
real.
That's
There really is a butt in a
crazy.
can. I'm not even playing.
wait,
You
outside
niggas
of the
is crazy.
hypothetical, why does it really matter if you're not the one doing the pegging or getting pegged or like playing with any of these toys?
No, this is fear. This is
is
purely
purely
a philosophical.
fictitious.
I see.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's a full.
It's like
Yeah, no.
Socrates and Plato debating.
Yeah.
So
Because here's my
This shit
thing.
real
Because
somewhere.
here's my
It is
thing.
gay,
Because
Mark.
here's my thing.
Yeah.
because it's a
Oh, wait. Because here's the thing, right? Like, just like what you were saying, like, in order, we all know
Like,
how sex
what is
works
that?
in here, right?
Mm-hmm.
And you already know, in order to have sex that is enjoyable, there has to be an arousal that has to happen. I mean, y'all are playing with this, isolating the features, and it's like there's a system in place that has to happen. Hormones have to get released. There's a whole bunch of things that have to happen.
When you like something.
And in concert, it has to happen all at the same time in order for the vagina to do what it's going to do, in order the penis for it to do what it's going to do. If you are stimulated by the concept of something entering your body as a man, I mean, just as a fundamental concept, that is homosexuality.
No, it is not.
That
No,
is
it's
just
not.
what it is. Wait.
No, it's
Wait.
Is there
Because
more?
then that's saying
you
if
got
a
more
girl,
to go
if
with
you
that.
enjoy a girl putting her thumb in your butt,
Hold
that
on.
means you're gay.
Hold on,
No,
wait,
no,
what's
no,
your,
no,
what's your
no,
take?
no.
Yes, it does.
No,
Oh, no,
no,
I want to
no.
hear what he.
Wait,
there's
wait,
more. There's
we
more.
listen.
I get what you're saying.
Well, I'm
No,
saying
'cause
there's
I really
one,
wanna
two,
hear what you
three
gotta
on this
say.
side, and then we know them two on the same side. So what is your take?
It's really all three of them.
But before I go, I really you sound like you had more to
Really
say.
all
though.
three.
It's half and half. So
Yeah,
let's just
'cause-
agree to disagree.
Because it's and when he says
I'll go further
when
into
he
my
says
point,
homosexuality, he's literally saying
The act
yeah
of it is
Like-
a homosexual act. Point blank period.
as the
doesn't
same
mean
as the
that.
same like
That's not.
Sex in itself should not be
it's more
homo
nuanced
or
than that. It's not just black and white though.
That's
I'm
what
not even I'm not even saying it's a bad thing.
Not you. No,
It's
not at
not
all.
I
about
just
it
wanna
being
be
good or
clear.
bad. It's about
No, it's no.
It's
But I
about,
see-
it's about not playing with definitions to fit the narrative that you're trying to create.
Okay, but you're
Like,
literally
just-
trying to fit what homos. I'm finna look up the definition of homosexual.
Okay, so here's
Fuck that.
here's my take because I'm
No.
just gonna go ahead and go with it. All right,
Let's go.
So
She put
as-
the wine
when
down
we,
so
when we raised the
fast.
question earlier. Hey, you know it's about to be
I
lit
heard
now.
the slosh.
So I remember when
No,
you
fuck
raised
that.
the question earlier.
She ain't
I
supposed to-
literally said that shit.
Asking if it was gay for the if a dude
Y'all
you know
got 5
for the
more
act
minutes with this,
itself.
so we're gonna get on the damn
five
concept.
Okay, so here's the
We're gonna get on
thing.
the goddamn actual
We're
concept.
cooking right now. Damn it.
So here's the
I got a
thing.
whole title I put this there to shut on.
You no, for real, I feel that.
Oh, I didn't fool them. So we out here talking about pay.
All right, so here's the thing with homosexuality, and we've been plagued with this since I remember being like young and trying to figure this out myself. Gay, a lot of people tend to If you kiss a dude, you're gay. If you touch a dude, you're gay. If you do anything with a dude that is remotely an act of any type of intimacy, touch,
That is not
considered
platonic.
gay. That is not gay. Gay is when if me as a male find myself attracted to another male
You
and
ready
want
for
to
me
be
to-
in a romantic relationship or find myself wanting to share intimate moments with a male, that is why I am
So
gay.
you just call it
Not
bi-curious?
necessarily because of that. Wait,
That's
because
Chelsea?
there's
Go
more.
ahead,
There's more.
Go ahead.
So anybody can say if just like I was making that point earlier with you, if me and her have sex, that does not automatically make me gay because I can definitely have sex
Make you
with her
straight.
and have not
Straight.
one.
Straight.
I mean, that does not
That's
make
gay
no.
to
Let me
him.
rephrase that. Well, yeah, you're right. Actually, that doesn't make me gay. That's not right. You're right. I'm technically right. But anyway, if me and Kale were to have sex, that does not automatically make me straight. Because granted, I can have sex and still have absolutely no attraction to her. Because at the end of the day, I'm attracted to a dude. I want to be more romantically involved.
But if
with
you
a dude.
call
You were
back,
doing the act
if
of a
you
straight
call
person.
back,
No.
you're
How
at
many
least
of y'all?
bisexual.
Hold on.
Go ahead.
Now
Okay,
that
first-
would be considered
The
by
first-
curiosity. If I what I did, that would be in a lot of
So
terms
why is it
considered
not by curiosity when there's a whole silicone piece of
Okay, so can
Wait,
I?
because
can
that's
I-
an
can I-
object. There's
let-
no
let
person
Kel-
with
let Kel do
feelings
this.
attached to that.
Let Kel do this thing.
Go ahead. I'm sorry.
All right,
I see what
so-
you go. I see what you meant though. I see where you're going with it.
Homosexuality is the sexual attraction, romantic attraction, or sexual behavior between members of the same sex or gender.
So
That is what homosexuality is.
Yeah, quite clear.
And then you
Keyword,
have,
romantic
then you have
attract-
an Urban Dictionary.
So clear. So
No.
so
gonna
romantic
say,
attraction,
Doing
right?
the booty.
And it
That's what
said
it's gonna say.
Right. So check this out.
It was saying or, it didn't say and.
No, I know.
Yeah.
You better catch it.
So this is where it is because if I'm being intimate with you and things that lead up to sex and are not necessarily sex in and of itself, those are still acts of romance, right?
Okay.
Because if you caught your significant
Right,
partner,
but wait, You're talking about being with a girl, correct?
No. I'm talking about
He
just
said
period.
partner.
Right?
Partner?
So, listen.
Okay.
So because if you caught your
All
partner,
I was trying to do was get fucking clarification. Damn,
If
nigga,
you're-
relax.
if
Shit.
you catch your partner,
People.
same sex or opposite sex, doing any of the things he just said,
Yo,
those are acts of romance, and you're about to flip your shit.
yeah.
So don't play with it when it's like, oh no, because it's just this and it's just that.
He's
No,
planning the meetup.
No,
and,
you're-
oh, I
like,
can't wait to
what?
see you again.
right? Like, so
What are
if
y'all
But one
talking
thing
about?
doesn't-
what he said,
but-
what he
I'm
said
confusion.
initially
That's
was,
two different things.
What he said
No.
initially was is if I kiss, if I hug, if I want to hold hands, if I want to go and see this
Yeah.
person, that doesn't make me gay.
Not immediately.
Not
That's what
imme-
he's
no, that's
saying.
different.
Wait.
Y'all keep trying to make it really black and white. It's
Because
more than
what
that.
he's saying is,
Hold on. Let
What
me,
is-
let me cook real quick.
Absolutely.
Go ahead,
Y'all,
Bubba.
Absolutely.
y'all are making it a romantic, not romantic like heart wise. I'm talking romantic like literature wise. Like it's like a fancy to you. Like,
No, not even that, honestly.
Hear me out. What Jive said was a homosexual act. Okay, he's not saying it's homosexual love.
No, for real.
It's
Or
the
it's
act.
not
So
even-
getting
No, 'cause
pegged
Now,
is a
when they-
homosexual act.
Now, when you looked at the definition, the first
don't
thing
know.
said sexual attraction
to someone of the same sex.
or gender.
Someone
Urban Dictionary real quick.
of the
Dude,
same
I ain't mad.
sex.
The
Tell me what it say too. I want to hear it.
I gotta look at the. I'm gonna look at it.
This
real
is the
quick.
problem.
And then
This
y'all
is the
gotta
problem.
think too. Everybody can just have their own
Someone
opinions.
That's real.
romantically
Absolutely.
attracted to people of one's own sex.
But here's the problem. Y'all are worried about the titles. Y'all are like, oh, that doesn't make me this title. I'm not talking about your title. I don't give a fuck. You call yourself whatever you like.
That's
I
the
wouldn't say it's-
problem, though.
I'd say
Because
it's
when
probably
you're
like bisexual.
saying,
But what you're
I'd say
doing,
that.
that action, the activity of it, right? Like, I'm not a murderer, but if I kill somebody, I don't get to call it something else because
What are you
every
talking
other day
about?
I'm
Murder's
not killing it.
But it's not calling something else.
Right,
it's
right,
it's
right,
trying to
because-
place one strict title
right,
under
right.
something
The
that's
initial-
extremely
Hold on.
Wait,
This one says
Murder's hilarious.
gay.
nuanced. You stupid.
It's a term that primarily refers to a homosexual person or the trait of being homosexual.
If I'm listen, if
Is
I
it-
if you saw your kid and their kid is of age to want to date, and this kid started to receive phone calls, started to write letters, started to make little cute handwriting, doing this, that, or the third, whatever they're doing, sending notes, and you find out that kid is sending it to the same sex. Kid hasn't had sex yet. Your kid hasn't done anything overt.
What does
He
that
very
have
well
to
could be
do?
gay, though.
No, he's
here's
talking
the
about
thing.
what Marlo said.
Wait.
'Cause Marlo
The
was
point
talking
is, these actions, the actions,
Okay.
in and of
Had to
themselves,
go ahead and hit this little pup. Oh my bad.
are
Nigga shit.
given to the point of romantic, this, that, and the third, are homosexual. That's just what it is.
Okay, because he's doing those type of things towards that person.
Whatever
Fine,
child, whatever
but that's
child
not
that is,
what
yeah.
we were talking about. What we were talking about was the pegging.
I know, John.
And if it was if a woman pegs a man, is that gay?
Who brought this up? Was it me?
No,
No,
I did not.
technically I
did.
Yeah,
No, that was-
yeah,
No,
yeah,
I
yeah,
didn't.
yeah, he
No, it
did.
was me.
Can
Oh,
we,
wait,
no.
can we
was
just?
you?
It was me.
If
Oh,
Can we do? You want to do the regular conversation?
Yeah, we can
Yeah,
run it.
because y'all making my head hurt. All right.
that's
No, because
hilarious.
I'm
Hey,
just
Pizza,
like,
I'm just
bro,
trying
what
to
the hell
smoke.
does
I-
romantic
literally-
acts have to do with a woman putting on a strap?
I
I'm
end it
only-
like this.
I'm only half
If a
serious,
woman wants to
honestly.
peg,
Yeah,
if the man wants his woman to peg her, to peg
peg
him,
him.
that does not make him
That's
gay.
what
That
I'm
makes
saying.
him bi-curious or open.
Period. That's
That's
on
fair.
that side.
That's fair.
And on
Yeah.
this
Super fair.
side,
If that's
fair.
what y'all want to call it,
I was
that's
saying
fine.
make him bi. I
it
wouldn't
just,
say
it's just
straight
say
up gay.
free. It's
But
like
if
being
he's
free
not
or
attracted
carefree.
to another man, he's not bi.
Thank you.
He likes his dick though.
But
It
that doesn't
doesn't-
mean. But he's not attracted. Hey, I can like a
mean, it's a
dildo, but that
toy.
doesn't
So
mean
if
I'm gonna like
you-
the man
that's
that's
what
attached
I'm
to it either. That's
saying.
different.
It's
a toy.
It
You
does
can't
not
put a
count
feeling
as
to a
an actual
toy.
dick.
Not only
Because
No,
remember,
but
I'm
that's
gay
what
because I
I'm
like
saying.
another dude.
I think also the phallus shape is just the easiest
Exactly.
object.
it's
for
about the
any type of
stimulation,
That's not the
not
only
the
shape.
romanticism of it.
because
Wait.
Okay, let's go to the next conversation.
I don't
because
even want to
clearly
imagine
we're
what
not
niggas
even
getting
talking
pegged.
about
square.
Shorty come out with a motherfucking brick.
Right.
Just
Lord,
a
be like,
brick on there.
and where's that going?
Like, see?
I thought we learned this in elementary
I'm like,
square
this ain't
pegs,
going
round
up in
holes.
no-
Doesn't go like that.
Where's
But
that
I mean,
going?
although y'all are agreeing that the fact that that is the shape that makes sense to go in there, y'all are still negating the fact that y'all are only attracting
I ain't say nothing.
homosexuality. I'm not talking about you. Y'all are attracting homosexuality solely because that's the only like correlation that y'all have to it. If you remove the correlation
I would
to
say
a man
bisexuality.
putting his remove the
Kinda.
sexuality,
Like-
remove
It's more. Go ahead, I'm sorry.
remove the switch in between sexualities. Period.
Nah,
If
he
the
did.
man's not attracted, if the man's not attracted,
Because once people get to stuttering, they mad. So
fuck
you
no.
might-
Oh God, because I'm like y'all not making no fucking sense.
Yeah, because
If he's not attracted to a man, that man is fucking straight. It don't matter if he has some shit in his ass or not. That's just what he likes.
At the end of the day,
you
it doesn't
cannot
matter
make
what you
him
do.
gay
Yeah.
because he has something in his behind. Unless he is attracted to another man, he is not fucking gay.
So here's the
Simple.
thing. Here's the thing, right?
But DL niggas will tell you they're not attracted to men.
Okay, but he is DL.
No,
that nigga
baby,
is
DL
fucking
niggas
gay.
are DL because
Okay.
they are
Okay.
actually. There's a difference there. A DL
But
nigga
he's
is street.
attracted to a man.
So a DL nigga
The
is
key
secretly
word is
gay. He just
attracted
doesn't
to
want to
a
admit
man.
it. That's different.
So
That's the
here's the
difference,
funny-
though.
Here's the funny thing.
I'm
though.
really
DL
not
men
serious.
do not count.
I'm really
So
not.
here's the
It's
No
funny
just
word.
thing.
DL men, and I love you for that.
It's
Yeah.
just funny to
Yeah,
me,
no,
bro.
no,
It
so
really
here's
is.
the-
I know you not,
I
but it's
wanna-
the fact
Yeah.
that other niggas dead
No, I
ass
definitely
They really
know.
think
fucking
that
weird.
way. They
And that's
really
the
think
thing
that
that be
way.
So
bugging
then,
me.
so here's the thing, right?
They
So
really
even
think that way.
So let's just say for the men who are serious about this type of thing, women and people who are of the LGBT community are very serious about their designation.
Mm-hmm.
So when men who are
So
quote
when
unquote straight, wait, stop.
Calling a nigga gay.
So when a man tells you in my designation, these are the features, you go, no, you don't get to make that distinction.
What?
You see what I'm saying?
Say
Like,
it again.
So
When
you are.
a straight,
Go ahead.
Exactly.
when
When,
a
it's
straight
When a
makes,
default nigga.
makes his borders of what straightness is, right?
I guess. All right. Whatever.
Yeah.
Telling him, no, you don't get to say that.
The LGBT
But-
community
yes,
has
but
set
if-
borders.
we're not saying
it's
it's
literal.
literally-
That's
Hold
what
on.
it is.
Let me cook.
It's
Let me
literally
cook.
a
Literal
definition.
Let me cook.
It's
Let
literally
me
a
cook.
definition.
Okay, I'm sorry. Go ahead. You
Please.
right. You right. I'm
I
sorry.
was quiet as shit.
You right. You right.
All
We're
right.
not gonna do that to you.
So
Shit.
So we gonna have to start calling the floor
She
again.
said, fuck
Go
that.
ahead, bogus.
We gonna have to start calling the floor again. Y'all don't know how to
Nah,
act.
we about to take this bitch back to the 1930s.
Can we take
Where is that kitchen?
Not the flapper era.
Aquatafana.
That's right.
But who knows? For the
Nah.
people that know, Aquatafana.
What were we supposed to be talking about?
I know about Aquatafana.
Yeah, she know with her traditional wife outfit.
We'll talk about
That is-
the 1930s,
it is
baby.
very-
which age?
Aquatafana.
That is
By the
very
way.
floral.
No, but so more so to Giles' point, there's been years upon years of the LGBT community. I don't want to say the whole thing. I'm sorry, forgive
No,
me.
it's okay. LGBTQIA plus.
Where's
Boom.
the
leg
Yeah.
booty community.
What's the plus?
Everything.
Everything
A?
else.
Yeah, it's
A?
it's whatever isn't considered quote unquote normal.
Yeah.
Like you have a community with, you know what I'm saying? That's what
It's
it's
an umbrella.
that's
Oh,
what
so
it
it's
encompasses.
everybody except
Except for gay people. I mean, straight
Except for
people.
straight.
Except for straight
well,
people.
damn.
Oh, y'all
Yeah.
the ones that want to exclude us, so fuck y'all.
It wasn't us, but there's been years of y'all's community making like these are the terms. This is what you refer to, and that it rightfully so. Don't get me wrong. I appreciate the pronouns. The designate me like this is who I am. I'm still a person. I just live this way. That's what a free country's supposed to be. You know
Yes.
what I'm saying?
Period.
Contrary to popular belief.
Right? Now, making that distinction is important. Like, if I go up to somebody and they look a certain way, but they identify as another way, they make the distinction for me. This is what I am. This is how I operate. You know what I'm saying? And there's people that are like them as well. That's their community. That's how they operate. Within the straight community, pagan's questionable, bruh. Like at the very
So,
But that's
at
to
the
y'all,
very-
though.
I'm gonna say this
Exactly.
at the very
So-
least, just like with y'all, when y'all say something, like just how they're kind of treating y'all with the pronouns, they're like, "That's for y'all." That's y'all saying. That's the parallel you're
I
giving
see what
me
you
right
mean,
now.
though.
I
So-
can respect it when you explain it that way.
That's-
So
yeah,
if
that's
we're
real.
gonna address it that way, that y'all as straight people are y'all own community,
Then I
and
get
those
it.
are y'all guidelines to
By
what
all
pegging
means.
is.
That does not give
respect it.
now when
Cool, but
when
to
I'm
me,
saying
my
that.
nigga, you're not gay. If
That's
y'all
really
to
not a
y'all
gay
is
thing,
gay,
though.
then
But
cool.
but just to be clear, when we say that, it's not to say like, you know what I'm saying, you're like this other person, you're a pariah or anything like that.
Oh, no,
it's
never
just
that.
like
Yeah.
you're
Yeah.
you're a freak boy.
Absolutely.
Like, it's
I get what you mean.
You're a freak.
I know
I'm
what you
sorry,
mean.
bro. You
love
enjoy
that.
you have particular taste.
Like, get that.
Like I could never bend over in front of a woman's face. That's questionable.
No, we
Oh
hate
my
we hate
God.
seeing that butt crack.
Yeah, I couldn't do it.
It is.
on, bro.
Y'all
Never
have to
I
be
can
so
never-
censored. It's so
I
sad.
can't-
It reminds me of why crack
I
kills.
can never like put my ears beside my knees beside my ears for no reason whatsoever. Dog. It just can't happen.
It's not even
Not even one.
it's not even like we
no,
signed a
we
contract.
cannot do it at all.
It's
He
not
be
like we
looking
signed
at
a
me-
contract and was like, we're straight, we're never gonna do these things. So help me God. You know what I'm saying? It wasn't
Same.
It's just it's
That's how
not,
we feel about our
it's
shit
just
too.
not
By the way,
for us. It's just I just know that's not something I'm into.
I love
Like,
the fact you worded it that way because
Yeah.
now I get it. I get it.
I can respect it from
Absolutely.
that point of view.
I'm
But
not
to
gonna be
just
like,
say
all right,
that it's-
babe, and hop on
If you
all
want me to
fours
be
on the
honest-
hotel bed.
if you want,
But here's the problem with that. Here's the problem with that.
Come on,
The
bro.
problem with that is now you're waiting for
Focus.
the proper perspective in order for them to respect somebody else's designation. You don't want somebody to say you
It's
have
not
to
that we
wait
didn't respect it.
You have to say it in a way that I respect it in order
Who
for
has
that's
Right.
how
Right.
communication. That's how communication works. You have to communicate it in someone in the direction for them to understand, for your message to be put across.
no,
it's
what I'm
not a
saying
matter
is
of that we
because-
weren't willing to take the exception. It's just we didn't understand it when he changed the perspective of what he was talking about. It's like, oh, okay, I can get it now.
Yeah.
Simple. It's not that we just don't respect his perspective.
That's
Period.
all-
We
that's-
disagree with the way
Once you
we
flipped it the way
disagree
you
with
did, it's
how
like,
he said it.
okay.
So no.
Because I got what you said, but I'm a straight.
Yeah, and I'm gay, so I didn't
A
understand
straight?
it.
I'm a straight.
Yeah, and I'm a gay.
I'm a gay.
I'm a straight.
Namaste gay.
Namaste gay.
I'm mistaken.
I think we
got it.
established already. Like this, half of the room is.
Yeah.
That's real.
Wait.
Honestly,
Well, you know what? It curves around. It curves
No, we
around.
used to all say that.
I
I
think
said,
you trying to say,
y'all,
hey.
3 on 3.
Yeah. And it,
honestly, I
So
think
it's a
really
rainbow
the
coalition.
reason why we are so
I say that too
That's
for
what my
real.
dad.
y'all
I
That's
stole
call
what
us
the
the
my
leg
dad
booty
I
community.
say that.
The leg booty.
Yeah,
Yeah.
leg booty.
I wanted to say lick bitty.
LGBT, leg
Lick-
booty.
I love
Lick
that. I see you. I'm about to use
She
that.
actually
But-
says
The
that.
leg booty community.
Actually says that.
I understand.
But no, honestly, I feel like we get defensive because like it's insulting to try and put a straight man into our category. Like keep them away. I think that's more of the reason
But that's
why
what we're
it's
telling
like,
you. He's
Because
not
then
a
it's
straight
like,
man.
and then a lot of times it feels like it's being watered down. Like it's so much more to
like,
being gay than
no,
just.
it's not.
That's
Just
it.
because you
No.
wanted your little booty touch, nobody gives
I'm
a
like,
fuck
don't
about
nobody care
that.
about
I get
that,
on a
baby.
regular.
We don't
you
need
want it?
you. Just
Here you
stay.
go.
But I just
Y'all
think
gotta
that's the.
understand we don't have the mind that y'all. We have a straight mind, so we don't
Clearly.
have the way that y'all do. But it's like, it's not good. It's not a bad thing. Like,
Oh, yeah, never took it that way. Yeah,
like, we don't
absolutely.
understand how y'all.
It intrigues me when I see like people like I love when people ask questions like how y'all just did because it intrigues me. It's like, oh, that's what
Like
it's
you're thinking about it
like. They're
this
really.
way.
It's kind of like you can see the wheels kind of
just feel
turning
like,
a little
huh?
bit. It almost offers like another perspective, especially from our end. Because like I said, especially like over the years, it's almost like everybody wants to put this umbrella of this is what makes gay gay, and it's
not
like
even-
it's so much more than
Not
that.
even just that. It's just like for when they try to invalidate you being that.
That
and then when
part.
you have a conversation like this with people who are straight, and then you're like, oh, well, that's just
that's
but then
not
that's,
even that- yeah.
right. But then to them, it's like, oh my god,
I'm like,
are
but
you
that's-
serious?
and you're like-
relax. It's
and then we
not
sitting
that
there like,
serious. That's the
what?
bare fucking
We all
minimum.
got
Look, and
booty.
we-
We
and
all
we all
got
be sitting there
ass,
like-
and we all have nipples.
Exactly.
All humans have
This is true.
those two things.
Yeah,
You just don't think it's
not
it's just
that
how we
serious.
utilize them.
If you want yours stimulated, just say that. It's okay. Now,
Yeah,
I guess how you stimulate it is the question.
Stop, Marla.
Crazy work.
Hold on, I didn't get Marla on camera. Damn,
Do it
I
again,
missed that.
Marla.
Yeah.
it ain't about what you got, but how you use that. Fucker.
Exactly. And it's about what you're using.
Huzzah.
Sometimes you gotta use what you
What did
got
you say,
to
Focus?
get what you want.
Huzzah.
Okay, so
Hey, I
now
almost
back to
said
the
who?
actual
now,
point.
now that,
okay,
now
now-
that the
this
fire
podcast-
has gone
Okay,
down.
that part.
Yeah.
Jesus
yeah.
Christ.
All right, Pagan's gay. Let's go.
Hold on.
You to go for that one though. I gotta give it to you.
It ain't turned to. There we
There we
go.
go. Now we got it.
Hey. Thank you.
yeah.
Thank
All right, there we go.
I love y'all, man.
The
I ain't
Indian
never told
skater
y'all.
runs
Very
rampant
heavy
in
here,
this
bro.
room.
For the 43rd time.
Yes, thank
Yes.
you. Please get
See
to
how
it.
this is gonna work.
I'm gonna say nothing.
Yeah, same.
No self control.
Because it's really y'all's fault. It's really you.
No, nigga, get to the question.
Hey, here we go. Because you about to do it again. You about to do it again.
This is your chance.
Go.
This is your.
Go.
God.
Come on, man.
Green light.
It's
Validation.
slowly forming.
And acceptance.
Mm-hmm.
Man,
Ouch.
just say what you gotta say, please. Get through it. Just work through it.
Validation and acceptance. In social media and in our lives, we seem to be hyper fixated and hyper self-aware of everything we do. And even in this way, this topic is kind of funny because your sexual identification, your financial identification, all these markers are put on Front Street constantly to be, like we were doing, just being examined over and over and over again. The paradox that I've been dealing with is this, on top of this, constant need for social validation, social acceptance, so much so that we create an artificial reality that we operate in order to create more validation and acceptance than you can actually. What did I?
At least you just gotta keep going.
Yeah, you gotta.
You just gotta go. Girl, that
I'm
was
paying
so,
attention, Josh.
that is so hard. Can't, we can't do this every week.
Nigga.
And I'm over like,
I'm trying my best,
I hope
bro.
your makeup run. That's how I feel about it. That's how I feel about
Hey,
it.
but you know, tell him play with that set spray
I'm gonna
though.
catch it.
Tell him say and won't.
She got other shit to do after this. This is the funny part.
Actually, no, it's canceled. So it's
Ooh, well.
Oh, why is it?
Oh, I gotta go to work.
Gullah-Geechee thing
So-
or something.
Oh, that is
good.
tonight.
That is.
See y'all.
Boo.
Oh wait, not boo.
Okay.
AP gotta go.
Yeah,
Boo.
probably in like. I mean, we should be almost done now.
Yeah, we'll be done by then.
Yeah,
Okay, go ahead.
Oh, yeah, so if we ain't got nothing to do, then we're good. Cause okay. Anyway, so the validation that we created this social media landscape that doesn't exist in real life. It's a virtual world where we created basically fields in which we can mine more acceptance, more validation than you can actually naturally consume. And now the paradox of that is while you're seeking this unreal level of validation and acceptance, the first thing you say is, I don't care what anyone thinks. With the cameras on, with your best clothes on,
Not an oxymoron.
and your best, you know what I'm
Excuse me.
saying, well edited, well filtered,
Scripted.
scripted stuff. But then you turn around and go, I don't give a fuck what you think. And then go right to the comment section to see how many and who. And now we got all our own analytics to see how long they pay attention. Is it 3 seconds? Is it 30 seconds? Are they rewinding and then watching it again? There's so much stuff that we're addicted to each other's attention while telling everybody you don't matter. Anybody got anything for that?
Okay, what part are you like hammering on? The fact that we were saying something about not giving a fuck about people's opinions, or the utilization? Jesus fucking Christ!
or the oxymoron of the two.
Let him use it.
Utilization of social media. Like which part are you talking about? The oxymoron
it's an and two. It's how these two things, these
Okay.
conflicting theories, go in the same mind.
So first off, the first thing to me, I think, is the fact that just in general, I'm gonna just go to the thing that everybody loves to call out to and scream to, the Bible, right? What did God say? Man was alone. That's not a good thing. I need to give him somebody. You need company. That's just a natural thing that.
Nothing wrong with that.
Here you go, because I'm gonna be talking. That's a natural thing, because I know enough of it.
It's gonna be a long one.
It's a natural
what she
thing that.
Grow up.
I see what he did there. I see what he did.
I love that. That requires
you.
some applause.
Thank you.
That was layered.
Thank you.
That was a
You
great
ate that
callback.
up.
I'm here all week.
You ate
All week
that
I'm
up.
here.
Yeah,
Thank you.
that's a
what was
damn-
that? You ate that.
That's a goddamn
You said
lyricist.
grow up. I said, oh.
That's a goddamn lyricist.
You said what?
You said grow up. I said, oh.
And I,
All right, go ahead. You were
okay.
going?
So, that's part of our function as part of
Right, we're social creatures.
Right. We were made to be that. You know what I'm saying? So the idea of social media in and of itself, yes, it is natural, but the hype of the validation or whatever, the dopamine rush or hit that you get, solely to me, I think that goes to now the next level of just truly understanding the system that you are under. Because at the end of the day, I can't say it enough and I can't scream it louder, the Plato's allegory. They're playing in your face and they're giving you exactly what you want to keep you where they need you at. You know what I'm saying? So like at the end of the day, they want you to be paying attention to this and to be doing this, because then you are going to be buying into their material, paying for their things. You're putting money back in their pockets at the end of the day. So that's the cycle that they're keeping together, while also saying you can't do good unless you find a way to be different than everybody else. And you can't be different than everybody else if you give a fuck about what everybody has to say. So the only way that you cannot give a fuck about while still searching for that validation is by understanding the structures, I guess, of the country and the idea of what you call capitalism or whatever. how a business works is it needs those many functions that is going to keep it to continue to go. So that dopamine rush that you get when you get your likes, boom, simple. The money that I'm getting, or the fact that small businesses can then buy in and then change their life, now I'm keeping that cycle in there as well. And then now I have all of your information, so I can keep this line and this web going to keep you exactly where I need you to be at. So it's not that it's a natural occurrence, that it is
A necessity.
right. It's more of it's a sculpted thing, and that's just the function of it. If you want to succeed, right?
It's become an addiction to get that attention from other people.
And then
They're all addicts.
Though for real. And then it done got to that point, especially because we all like naturally desire to feel attached, or to feel loved, to feel
Community.
desired, to feel a part of something. So I feel like that plays into which. I ain't gonna lie, it's hard to really say, like, if you really truly don't give a fuck, what's the measurement of that though, for real?
I think it's a level of, it's not that they don't give a fuck about, to me at least, let me say this, because I don't give a fuck, but I care to an extent. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah,
It's when, I guess for him, it's when you ride that trope of not giving a fuck to a level of numbness in quotations, to what other people have to say. Like, you know damn well, you see enough, you're gonna get tired, you're gonna get upset.
I want to say something about the validation that you're talking about, because there's also self-validation.
Yeah.
And that is where,
thank you, because I forgot to touch on that. Go ahead.
That is where it moves from. Because if I post stuff, like sometimes I just be shit posting, because I like to look back at what I'm posting, like, that's just funny.
Yes, same.
I'm not posting, I don't even know sometimes how many people look at my story or like the shit that I post, because I'm not really focused on that. I just like to post these things so that when I look back through it, I can get a good laugh. I can be like, damn, that was some insightful shit.
Right.
But there are other people who are able to witness what I'm doing because it's a platform that's shared. I think people who don't give a fuck, because I have friends look at me and be like, you're so confident. I'm like, I mean, you see that.
Like, thank you, but
you think that of me, but really there's a lot of things that I work through and I struggle through on a daily basis that I have to kind of yell at that inner critic that's like, don't post that shit. That's stupid.
It's the rose-colored glasses on their end. They think that everything that you see is exactly
and
what
like
it is.
People,
it's like, baby.
Yeah, like even
only
wearing
knew.
like, you know, I go in clown makeup and shit. People are like, damn, like people looking at you, you look like a fucking clown for real. And I'm like, but
Okay.
I like how it looks. Like
Period.
I did that shit because it took time to make me look this way, and that shit is fun. But people definitely stare like, oh, this bitch is crazy. I'm like, I might be clown face.
And then sometimes too, like, cause like to the self-validation thing, like what the idea of what we were just talking about just now, prior to this, it's hilarious how like the conversation still overlaps. But when I said, I guess it makes sense now just for us as individuals that are in the LGBTQ community, the fact that we found solace in that moment of understanding the unity in how we think.
Oh, for sure.
In comparison to theirs, and not necessarily as a good or bad thing, it's just hilarious of how it naturally split in that commonality.
Because we've got a queer way of thinking.
Yeah.
Queer in the sense of like different.
Yeah.
Right.
And that individualism is part of the like.
It's part of our system, our community,
Absolutely.
our programming to an extent. If you want to, if you want to
perspective
say,
automatically set aside.
yeah. And so to us, for someone not to understand it, it's kind of like, nigga, is you like, how
what?
is you cool?
Like how? and that's not to like feel like, you know,
It's not
no, that's not it. It's more
Right,
like,
it's just like,
well,
what?
This is all I know. I don't know.
Yeah, like what do you mean? It's not that, like, it's
Yeah,
sometimes,
and it's the same way across the aisle too. I think
Yeah, I
everyone's
agree.
operating
I can
like
feel
that.
that.
Yeah.
Even with this it's honestly just another platform for people to attain comfort in life. That's even like the addiction and everything. People they're chasing something beyond
that's
that. Because there's you've got
agree.
like, you know, before social media, motherfuckers was going out to Hollywood and going to New York or going to Florida or going to Miami or whatever to like break big doing something. You know what I'm saying? But now you see like these people, I can just access these people on social media.
Yeah.
I can do it on my own. I can make it out
Yeah.
here. And you got fucking 47-year-olds with families quitting their job and doing social media, doing TikToks.
Mm-hmm.
I'm 44
You know what I'm saying?
and I
Child,
didn't
if you
quit.
got it, I ain't mad at it.
44 and I didn't quit.
All
Yeah,
right.
because I just wanted to say it's hilarious you're talking about this, but someone has a whole podcast
Right.
that
No,
we're
but
on
he didn't quit his
talking
job,
about
though.
it right now.
But,
Hey, you know.
But he's spending the money from his job.
yeah, but that's the thing. He's got
Gotta
a job.
fund the dream.
He didn't be like, you know what? No job, jumping off the porch.
Yeah.
So it's just like, you
It was
know,
only
that
$2
it's just
in
like
that bag.
it's just like the same
It's
people.
another one.
Hold up now, pour me. Not you, Kel.
Facts.
Okay.
Wait. How you gonna say the audio for my action and then not like share the love?
This nigga is never gonna let you live that down.
In other words,
Never.
That's the clip you need to look for.
Fuck
Wait,
one.
That fizzy wine you
oh
bought.
man! Shout out to just a moment of silence. Shout out to Roberta Flack. We just lost her.
Oh yeah.
And-
Yeah, she
Did-
passed
and-
like.
Come on.
I'm sorry, and we lost Angie Stone.
Oh
I
no!
saw that. I saw
Wait,
that.
who?
Angie Stone.
That's
Angie
what
Stone.
Regina just texted me talking about not Angie Stone. I was like, what's
Angie
she
Stone
talking
just
about?
died?
Angie
She
Stone died, bro.
did?
It was a car
No.
accident. She was leaving a show, and her sprinter got hit by a semi. Flipped
Oh
3
my
times.
God!
That's crazy.
No.
No, that's
why
for
I
real.
was seeing
That really just
her.
happened.
No, that
That's
did.
for
I
real.
saw it a few hours ago.
Yep.
No.
not the glug glug glug.
No, for
I'm
real.
literally finding this out in real time.
Pour up for her, man.
Regina,
When
like
did this happen?
Regina was literally
It was like
texting me about like because I
Today.
came from my drop
Today
mic, and she
reported.
was like not Angie
Yeah.
Stone. I'm like,
But it like just happened.
huh? I thought it was a joke that I didn't catch. Dang man,
Yeah,
I'm gonna put the cap
what?
because there's a lot of
that
electronics.
is crazy.
Goodness gracious.
That's a really smart
And
idea.
it really hurts because it's like, man, the first thing I thought about was like Black Brother song.
Damn,
Like,
you
she
ain't
really
even
loved
gonna
us.
pass the bottle around the room?
I was
my
pass. Oh, my arms are long. I'm sorry.
Yes, he's my son. I can
Yeah, you're short.
to him because he understands everything.
Your arms are not that long that you were gonna.
That's
He
my
could have
song.
just gave it to y'all.
I was going. I didn't know if you were passing up. I'm sorry.
but like he still
Dang, I feel bad now because I didn't want you to have to get up.
He still had it on his side of the table. He ain't even put it in the middle.
that's
That was
crazy.
what I was complaining about. It wasn't the fact that he put it
Shadira
there.
Fowler.
Nigga whining and drinking wine.
Shadira Fowler
And-
said
And is.
Hey Shadira, what you gotta say, girl?
she has said a few things.
Okay, I want to hear.
You'll be locked in.
Yeah,
No
she
facts,
did.
yo.
Hey, girl.
Mad love,
Hey,
mad love,
baby.
Shadira.
Hey, Pookie.
What up?
So she said, retaining your voice and individual self along with your boundaries and morals. Most people are aiming to brand themselves to gain capital from consumers.
Yep.
Yeah, I said that too.
They won't buy if they don't like it.
Because that's the thing with like the acceptance about like social media. It's like
It's layered.
it is
Everything is.
it is it's just like, you know, when you watch a movie or something.
Yeah.
You know, you said it's like an alternate reality.
Yeah.
But I get what you're saying, but it's still like nowadays it's evolved now to where it is, you know what I'm saying? If you ruin your social media credit, like your literal, you know what I'm saying, you're not under a faceless account or anything like that. You ruin your social media credit, you're burnt in the real world.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Like you lose your job, you're unhireable, undesirable, you know what I'm saying? Everything. Police might show up at your door if you go hard enough. But if you're like a faceless account, yeah, it's a whole nother world for you out there. Like there's something I'm going to do. Nobody knows it's me. I can post whatever I want to, you know what I'm saying? But I
Stuff for
think
them happens.
yeah, but I think the key with everything is at least in regards to this is like
Balance.
yeah, there's balance, but there's people, you got to be realistic. You know what I'm saying? Like you can get to where you want to get to. Like I remember I was going viral on Facebook nonstop. But it was just shit that I fucked with. It was just shit I found funny. And that's what I posted. And then everyone else who found it funny
Would share it.
would gravitate.
Then
So
bang the
that's-
domino.
and that's it. So it's if you just stay true to yourself and not be out here chasing some shit that you don't know,
Facts.
They'll find you.
yeah, you
Right.
just, and
That's
just
the-
take your
that-
time. Just keep going.
Right.
And that's the acceptance that you had for yourself. You're like, no, this shit is funny. I
Yeah.
think it's funny. I don't give a
Right.
fuck if y'all think it's funny.
That's
But y'all
it.
still laughing at it anyway. So
And motherfuckers will be niggas still stop me and be like, yo, you're Nicholas Bogus on Facebook.
right, and
Like,
you're like, why do
Yeah.
you know that? I mean,
thank you. You know what I'm saying? Like, yo, you King Bogus? Yo, I fuck with your shit.
Yes. Hey, when the
So-
people know, they know. Hey.
And that's it. Like, especially as an artist, like
Yes.
up and coming, and it's like I can't come out like fucking like I'm Jay-Z already. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
Like,
Yeah.
all
Y'all go
right,
stream my shit.
please
Dropping and
speak
it's
to my
just
person.
boom,
You know what I'm saying?
millions in the next day.
Right. Like, speak to my agent, please.
So, but here's
That's what I
my.
was cracking up.
So
No pictures.
here's the perspective that
Period. When you there, you there. Hey,
is, and we may have had this conversation before. That what I found is kind of like crazy is our addiction to that attention, and then this the other part of the conversation is this insistence that I don't give a fuck about this. I don't care about any of this. While again, making sure the lights are perfect, making sure you're at the perfect angle, doing all of the things to prove you care immensely, while screaming at the top of your lungs.
I'll say this though.
The minute somebody doesn't give you the right comment in your section, the minute somebody has something counter to say to what you're
Hold
saying,
on. Let me.
It's hard
I
not
gotta.
to say nothing back though.
that's
Yeah.
the thing.
Hard.
Because it'd be hard,
Especially
yes.
as an artist, bro, because it's like
This is my shit. I'm
I
sensitive about
don't.
this.
I truly do not give a fuck about making a reel that's gonna go viral because I'm rapping or some shit. I just want to make music.
That's it.
I
Period.
don't give
I
a fuck
feel you.
about this. But if I have to go buy a ring light, set this shit up, go get a tripod, get a separate camera for my shit, go get a program so I can edit it on my phone, that's a subscription monthly, like everything else is. And then I'm about to post it online. Yeah, I want to make sure this shit is good because I want to
Thank
make
you,
sure
'cause
I
I
get a
spent my
return
time.
on my investment of my time, money, and energy.
Because you're trying to go along to
But
get
that's not-
along. Because you know
and
that's
if
what
a
the followers are.
nigga,
So I
but
feel
here's
it.
the thing, and if a nigga comes under that comment section and says something slick about my craft, because this is what my craft has been whittled down to. My frustration is then channeled into that nigga.
That part.
Everything that has led me to having to make the content, having to go buy all the shit, having to go out of my comfort zone, which is really just making music. I just want to be an artist. You know?
Right, but now you also have to do the marketing, and
I've gotta be the
fucking
PR, the
You
director
doing it for
marketing,
and all of
yourself.
it.
Like
the
yes.
video editor, the director, the fuck, like, bruh. And I release this, and then it goes on IG and gets like 100 views. It's like, fuck. Like, that was useless. But they're gonna tell me that the higher ups are gonna tell me that, hey, you got to do it again. You got to just keep going. Which you do got to keep going.
It's a consistency.
But it's something that you can literally just be like, I don't give a fuck about this, but it's work now. That's it. Like, you go to work.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
That's-
Yeah.
A
honestly,
nigga
that's
would be
real.
like, nigga, you didn't choose. Nigga, I didn't tell you to work here. No, you didn't, nigga. But I'm here because I got bills to pay. And the
That
least
part.
you could do is be decent.
Right.
Right.
Be a
At the very
decent
bare
fucking
minimum.
So,
follower.
So-
Otherwise, just don't fucking follow
So there,
me.
now I'm
Or
not.
just don't
I'm
say
not
shit.
saying
Yes.
more so to your point, because I don't want to act like that doesn't exist. I'm just giving my perspective. What you're saying though, there's these people who are out there who are trying to almost portray like this 90s punk vibe, like, oh, this doesn't mean anything to me. Hey guys, could you comment and like, please? It really means a lot to the page. I like it. Thank you. And it's like, bro, if you don't care, why are you dropping?
Ain't no need to
tagline?
say that.
Why are you know what I'm saying? And then they'll be sharing all these controversial ass opinions, like where we are now today. You know what I'm saying? Like, fucking, oh, there's people having 9-month-old abortions, or there's I think all
That's wild.
They
you know what I'm
going to
saying?
jail.
I think all
That's
I
you're a
think all
murderer,
immigrants
sir.
should be sent to Guantanamo Bay and just be saying
You're a
the,
murderer.
just be saying the craziest shit just to get a reaction, and then be like, oh, I don't care what you guys think about me. I'm gonna think what I want. I'm gonna do what the fuck I want, like Charleston White almost. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So it's like, but you know, I see him as like, you're a fucking character. You care so much about this shit.
Right.
This is
And the
fucking
only
It's
way-
like you live off of this.
And the only way for you to get off, truthfully, is by like,
Yeah.
you know what I'm
Giving a
saying?
wow factor for
By
everything
Yeah.
you do.
Charleston White.
But the thing is, which is one of the redeeming qualities about Charleston White, is he's honest about that. Oh, I talk like this because y'all wasn't listening when I was doing the right thing. When I was doing
did
the
say
black
that.
excellence,
Yeah.
and when I was wearing the bow ties, and when I was trying to talk, y'all didn't hear anything I said.
Bow ties ain't black excellence though, Charleston.
I mean, it's not at all. But, but when I started
mean-
talking like this,
Someone had to say
y'all started paying attention. And I
Glad it
want
was
your,
you.
and he said, I want your attention. So I'll do this
Yeah.
so you listen.
But my
So-
thing is, why can't that be? I guess because the part that you're arguing is the not giving a fuck, right?
Mhm.
Okay, never. mind.
Because what he's done is played on that. played on that. I know y'all get on here and y'all only listen to people who act like they don't want you to listen to them, who act like they don't need you. For some reason, these are the people we're compelled to pay attention to. You know what I'm saying?
Tapped in.
You know what I'm saying? So now it's like, oh, I'm gonna. He literally says it. Y'all fell for the pimping.
Yeah, and he really do be saying, I don't give a fuck what y'all think. Y'all out here listening to King Von and blah blah blah. Y'all don't know shit. Like that's what he be saying, and niggas be watching it. Niggas be up on it. Man, then niggas be like, Charles White, the truth. Like, man, Charles White know what he talking about.
And I'd be like,
But then guess what? He got what he wanted because I want y'all to listen to me because I feel like I got something to say.
But as soon as that engagement go down, he gonna be on there like, what the fuck? Y'all ain't liking the comment?
Right.
Talk about it though.
But
you know
here
what time it is.
Here it is.
You already know how this goes.
I saw him have an interview with a dude, and he was just talking normally.
Mm-hmm.
And he said to the dude, "I'm talking to you this way because I understand that you are educated in these matters. I can't do to you what I can do to them. So I'm not going to do that to you. I talk to the people who act, they want to be ignorant and belligerent. I'm right here with you. But when you want to be intelligent and you want to have a conversation based in intelligence and thoughtfulness, I'm right here with you. The problem is this social media landscape. It's almost like y'all remember Monsters Inc. whatever.
Yes.
It's like the fear is what's making this whole thing move. You got to jump up under these beds and scare these kids to death. And now that's how this whole thing moves, is with the most negative things. And then they find out at the end of the movie, I don't know if we're going to find out in real life, that it was actually positivity that was ever going to make everything, it was so much more energy and positivity.
And making them laugh.
And making them laugh and making them, and you could, it was too much energy for the city. You're like, oh shit, this is going to be too much. We are at the point in the movie where we're just like negative.
Is it? Was it good?
Well, Monsters Inc.
No, I heard KD over there with the goddamn.
I was like, it was when I was playing.
So
it was stuck. Leave me alone.
Yeah, it'd be stuck.
Y'all
pause.
It caked up toward the end of the thing. I hate that.
Yeah, so you gotta put us on.
You got the little heat. It be doing the little thing where it can heat itself.
Yeah, sometimes not eat hell, it'll like pop. I'm like,
So
oh, what the?
You be clearing the vape?
That's not a vape.
You be clearing that whenever it be getting stuck?
Yeah, or sometimes I stick something in it.
I be taking a little incense stick and be working it in. See if I can like.
Incense stick is crazy.
Yeah, because I mean it's the only thing that'll fit it.
That was such a truth statement.
Yeah. Honestly, I don't see how y'all do it, man.
Why?
Just wiggle it around a little bit and get it loose.
I'm gonna say this.
No,
it
that's
just
the
seems
literal
like
sound.
it just seems like too much trust in like rich people and the government, damn near.
Yeah, because
What you mean?
I mean,
Like,
if
give
you
me the
take
flower.
prescription pills,
Yeah.
what's the difference?
I don't take prescription pills.
Yeah, that's the thing. Like,
I mean, no, I get it, but I don't either. But I'm just saying, if that's what we're gonna go at with it,
I do
did.
whenever
if
I'm
we're
sick
gonna
or
eat
something.
groceries from the grocery store, how far are we gonna go with this?
Baby,
Nah,
if I know I'm
that's not the same.
It is, because how far have they? How much shit do they allow
Well,
in
the
this
groceries
FDA?
weren't manufactured in
All
Bangkok
right, hold on, wait.
or
Take
some
another hit
shit.
real quick.
All I know is if I'm in pain and them hydrocodone's gonna get me out of pain, give me them suckers so I can be out of pain.
Does that say made in the USA on it?
Wait, Jive. When you were
I
talking
don't
about
know.
Monsters
Where?
Inc.,
No.
there's this video
The vape?
game called It Takes
I mean,
Two.
I need to see. I need to
Wait,
play that game.
I've played it so many times. I love playing that game.
I know exactly what you're
But
talking about.
the part of the story is that this little girl wishes that her parents weren't getting a divorce, and they turn into these tiny miniature versions of themselves. And there's this book that's a guide called the Book of Love that teaches them how to love each other again and become partners, or at the very least friends. And they have to work together. But the parents think that to become human again, they have to make her cry because she was crying when the spell was cast, which is like, why would you want to make your daughter cry?
Right.
And there's literally like a protector in this game that's her stuffed animal that's like, dude, you guys are trying to make her cry. What the fuck is wrong with you? And they're like, we have to so we can be human again. But it's like, no, you need to love your daughter the right way.
This is the love book.
Yeah,
What are you idiots?
They're like, dude, if we make her cry, if we break her favorite stuffed animal, we're going to be human again. Of course, they fucking destroy that shit. And then she's like in tears.
Devastated.
Right. It's
And
like
they're stuck still
Yeah.
because you guys fucked up your daughter.
What a
anymore.
ripoff.
It's like the Dorothy moment.
So then
Girl, you
check
could
it
have
out.
got home all
'Cause
alone.
That's dope. Now I want to play the game.
You should. It's
I gotta play.
really,
It's
really
co-op.
Oh, it's a game?
It's
I
co-op.
heard- no,
Yeah,
it
it's
is
a
a game.
video game.
Couch co-op.
I was kind of
a-
watching as somebody else
so
was playing. It looked like it was
Yeah.
fun though.
It's
What is it
a
called?
2-player. It takes
it's
two.
called It Takes Two. It's a really good game to play with anyone that like you have a partnership with in your life. Like I played with my friends, my dad, my little brother, like partners. Like it's a great game to play with other people.
It like
Aw.
Why are you flicking me off? What did I do?
Y'all seen that movie on Netflix? It's called What's Inside?
what's the what?
Inside?
What's Inside?
I don't think so.
That's a movie.
Why
we
was
talked
that
about the
flicking me
game.
off? What do I do?
The game that you were just talking about just kind of remind me of the movie. The game is about this person who brings a board, and they all have these little temple tapes that everybody put on to play, and you could switch bodies with somebody.
Ooh.
So when they would switch, it was like 8 of them, I think. So all of them would switch bodies, and they would play the game where you have to try to guess who's in whose body. And if they guess, you have to wear a picture of who the person actually is on the inside, on the outside. 2 of them fucking died. So 2 people cannot have their body for the rest of their life.
Get out. So they stuck in these.
They stuck in the body that they were in.
when they were
died.
playing.
So they did it in rounds. So they did round 1, round 2, then round 3.
It's still on there. It's still on there. I can watch it. Like if I wanted
Yeah.
to watch it. Oh, I'm watching
Yeah,
that when I
What
get
is it
home.
called again?
It's a whole
What's
lot
inside?
of
What's
it's called
inside?
What's inside?
Yeah.
What?
On Netflix.
What's
It's like a
inside?
whole lot of.
crazy.
It was a whole lot of. Do you care if I tell you? Do y'all care if I tell
I don't. I mean, you know, I
No, I mean I don't.
go ahead. Y'all go ahead.
No,
Oh, I was
you
like,
can
you still gonna hear
hear
her.
Oh
Your
shit.
ears still work.
This thing said, la,
I was
la,
gonna
la,
try.
la,
No, I
la,
was
la,
gonna. Here you
No,
go.
no,
actually,
don't spoil it. Don't spoil it.
la,
Don't spoil it.
All
The
hear
thing that
is-
spoils them dying.
I mean,
Promo.
Okay, well, then we're
Okay,
good.
so check it
But
out.
it was
So
just
check it
who
out. So
died.
check it out.
Yeah.
So, like, just like that idea, right? In that concept, like, because there was a point of effectiveness that they latched onto, and they thought, oh, well,
Yep.
this is what was happening when
This.
the most activity was happening. I'm going to mimic that. And no matter how deep you go into it, you never come out of
Right.
it like you expect.
That's
right?
crazy. though.
So then here we are because, and we can, tie this back,
I'ma
go
watch
back down to freaking World Star when we first started seeing that kind of virality happen.
Right.
Oh, I gotta knock a nigga out for everybody to know who I am. So now you get all these. You have bum fights popping off, like you just had crazy stuff happening and trying to
Waffle
remake
House.
that.
I'm surprised ain't nobody.
Remake that magic. You know what I'm saying? So now you see where we're at now. Everybody trying to remake their own brand of,
Chaos.
and pain.
and debauchery.
Because that's what we have been taught makes the money. And then you get an algorithm that says, I'll pay you. So here we are.
What?
But here we are. All of the things that we've done, even the way we shop, molded by the idea of validity and acceptance. It's not okay. This is a dope outfit. It's Adidas or whatever. But would it be dope if it was just that without the Adidas? What would we say about his outfit? Would he be validated? Would he be accepted? Would somebody have to say something out loud about that being fake and not being real? You know what I'm saying? How we have
I just say it's Da Vinci. Oh, okay.
I see you.
No.
He's got money. He's got
It go
real
a
money.
large.
Whenever I hear people talk about logos, I personally don't care. And that's just from my perspective. Like, I'm not looking at people's shit like, you gotta have the finest shit on, because I just be, if I like it, I'm gonna get it and wear it.
Period.
I don't give a fuck what brand it
Cause
comes
a nigga go to H&M real quick, spend up.
I was too poor to care.
That's the gag. Cause shit, I ain't had the money to get it anyway. So shit.
Exactly. y'all, if your mama wanted to spend her money on that, cool.
I cared more because I was poor. I ain't gonna lie.
That's real.
Right, so that's
feel
another
you.
thing.
I had a lot of sneakers in like my early 20s because I remember having one pair of shoes for like 2-3 years at a time.
Oh no!
And
Now,
that's
absolutely.
why I'm funny, nigga. Cause
Yeah.
I remember I went to school with some Tech Deck shoes. You remember Tech Deck,
Yes,
nigga?
yes. I remember
It
them
was
suckers.
like what was that, Avengers in that bitch,
I feel
bro.
like
I was
it's
Thanos
different
having
for
to just
boys,
roast
though.
everybody. Like,
Hey.
all right, you.
I know you don't remember them cross truckers.
Oh no.
I had them suckers.
I got a story, bro.
And Champion before Champion was what
Yeah.
it was.
Starters.
Wait.
Oh my
before-
God.
Before you tell your story, I just want to say,
Trauma.
I got a pair of Heelys last week. And I'm
Oh
really
my God, I
excited.
want some.
I was so
had them
jealous.
when
I
was
used to be
younger,
so
but
jealous of
now
people
I
that
gotta-
had
I swear to
them.
God, they be coming around corners and shit. Like,
Right.
But see, I'll fall, break my neck, and be ready to sue. So
I'll be going
you
to
know.
the skate park.
No,
Practice
I
my
had a
Heelys,
pair.
man.
This story, my mom.
Oh
I
my
said,
God,
Mom, you remember how
Heelys.
everybody had the Nike jacket? I mean, the Nike book bag.
Yes.
I wanted a Nike book bag so motherfucking bad. My mom bought home a motherfucking clear rolling book bag. So when I went to school, did my day. I was getting the looks and shit. And then when
What grade were you in?
I was in middle school, maybe like.
Ooh, that's even
Oh, that's
worse.
the worst.
No,
Yes.
listen,
Social
listen.
pariah.
Kids were
This shit
ruthless.
is so funny today, but back then I was like, that mean bitch. I was walking home and the people that were on the bus was like, she got a suitcase. Bro.
Every time. Yeah, I know. Yeah.
When I went home, I
used to
just
ask
looked at
for
my
a rolling
mom
backpack.
like,
Hey,
Like,
I wanted to be like
I'm
my
so,
art
I feel so
teacher.
betrayed.
My art teacher had
Disappointed
a
in
rolling
you.
backpack.
She
felt
has
betrayed.
a
she
suitcase.
didn't care about me.
Like, you don't love
What's the
me.
book bag?
You don't love me for real.
I know,
But because it was a rolling book bag.
I know, but damn.
I ain't gonna lie, them shits was slapped now.
I still have
but
mine in the closet.
Hey,
No, for real.
But back
I still got
then,
that shit.
Oh, I
they used
customized
to
it.
roast
sleep on
up
that
a
shit.
storm.
Fact.
Because my back's gonna hurt. Why? Bitch, that shit rolling behind me.
And look, people be in the airport just.
But see,
My mama
but-
tried me with that bullshit at
Not
one
but
point.
for-
She bought me a fucking flip phone and I had an iPod and had the audacity to tell me not to download the text now apps on the iPod. Baby, I will not be caught dead
That is-
with no fucking flip phone.
Yeah.
Are you kidding me? Absolutely not.
So, but so,
I wanted
so,
a razor though.
so,
real
so to the
bad.
point, I had one. I had a razor
I had a
phone.
razor, had the
Right, but
sidekick.
I would have took
Man, I
that.
had
I
a
would
little-
have took that.
Man, I had a Nokia flip. Man, y'all was
Y'all
y'all
remember
had
the
it.
My Touch?
I had a sidekick.
I had my touch too.
My Touch
with
was
the
an
little
epidemic.
ball at the very
That's
bottom.
before your time, Kel.
I had my touch. I had my
I don't know. I
touch.
think I've seen
Hold on,
it.
Pause that, pause that, pause that,
Damn,
pause
you
that.
took
I know
that.
I never used, but I've seen. Yeah.
That was my first smartphone, a My Touch.
So check it out.
I would've
Shadira
took a
Fowler
razor,
says
bro.
the only difference is now that it's on the web. So basically, our validation is on the internet.
Yeah, it's
because you
so
got to think.
wide, fast, it's
So
instant
yeah,
that
so
one.
but that's what I
Mm-hmm.
mean by the idea of, there's a new landscape where you can literally like mine. Like people have mined for Bitcoin. We're on the internet mining for attention, mining for validation, and all the money and all the proceeds
You
that
make
come
it
back
sound
with it.
so evil.
It's just perceived validation, though. So you don't really get it.
Right, because at the end of the day, if you truly don't care, why are you on social media for real?
So, but that's the like you say, the gag, right?
Mhm.
Because if you're on,
You better come on.
It-
But what if your thing is like, ew?
You ate that. Ew.
that's how you know somebody's in a relationship with somebody. They watch them be happy.
This
Man, her face
disgusts
turn
me.
up. I'm like,
No,
This
it's just
displeases
don't,
me.
Gag is no.
oh, the word gag.
Yeah, no.
No, you
I
can't.
didn't like it.
Can't use.
Oh, I
the-
love it, baby.
Can't
but
use
the
their
gag
slang.
is.
Yeah.
I don't like it for him.
Right.
I
Yeah.
feel you.
Oh, is that what it is?
Yeah.
It's because we're
Oh,
straight.
that's what
Because
you
we're the
was getting
straight-
at.
Yeah. It's because
You can't say that. That's our word.
Yeah.
Hey, no hetero, but the gag.
That's
That's crazy.
Use it.
Oh my god.
That's for the girls.
You see the discrimination straight people go through?
I don't give a
But
fuck.
listen,
Now, baby, if I ain't seen an
fine, bro.
baby, if I don't know oxymoron when I heard it.
I don't want to hear no shit like that ever.
I
It
don't
is
give
a
fuck.
war against straights in this country.
I'm like, and then he wakes up. I'm like,
Who
good
is
morning,
this
good
nigga?
morning, Nick. How are you? You doing all
How are
right?
you?
This nigga
How about
voted
you?
for
You fell
Trump.
asleep.
Right, you
Get
a
up.
Trump voter.
I
Nigga,
know
you
what
fell
this
I
nigga
gave you
did.
my
y'all
blanket.
look
Nigga,
I,
you
gave,
fell
I gave you
asleep.
my blanket. I thought I knew you.
They're coming for our rats.
I knew you.
So no, so like, cause everybody in this room, like you said, you've been viral, and where most of us, I think all of us are performers. So you have to be honest that when you get on stage, when you're doing your thing, this is for validation and acceptance of your craft, of your vulnerability.
It's
It's a thin line
It's,
for me.
You know what I'm saying?
it's a double-edged sword.
Even when like the grunge rockers go up there and be like, I don't give a fuck about this shit. I'm just it's they don't give a fuck about like the pageantry of it. It's catharsis. I'm getting on the stage
'Cause it's
and
for
I'm
me.
doing my thing.
Really?
You know what I'm saying?
But
So what do you
even the
think about it when
catharsis-
Tyler the Creator says it? Because I feel like he really don't give a fuck.
Yeah, he really don't. That's
He
the
don't.
thing. There's a
He does
Yeah,
not
because I
care.
feel like he appreciates a different level of art with it, and then other people don't for that level. So like what he's doing is kind of like having a foot in it because he still loves it in a sense, but it's not like directly.
there's a, I
It's
do
not
this because I
dire
have
to
to.
him.
Yeah.
I do
He
this
do it
because I
'cause he
have
have
to.
fun.
But
And I
then
do this because
there's-
I'm talented.
see,
And then there's like, if I'm gonna do this, I'm gonna have fun with it.
Yeah, there
You
you
know what I'm
go.
saying? So when we talk about the, you're getting on stage, you're getting validation, there's a whole section of music where they get on stage and just like fuck shit up. They just want people to create chaos. That's it.
Mm-hmm.
They don't.
Mosh pits?
Yeah,
I was just about to
they
say
don't.
mosh pit.
They be
I would
throwing
hate
shit,
it. I would be
everything.
so mad.
Yeah, but
They
so
don't
here's the
As
thing.
soon as
care.
I get that
but
one elbow, it's a wrap.
They don't care about
Everybody
like
fight.
I'ma
the
yell out,
conventional. You know what I'm saying?
But there's a
There's
difference between caring and not caring and what you care
That's
about.
chaos.
So does Tyler, the creator, you know what I'm saying? Does he care? Yeah. Does he care about what other people care about? And that,
But that's the thing they say
But
whenever
that's-
they're saying I don't care about this shit. That's this shit.
Right.
This shit is the stuff y'all care about.
Yeah, so he's saying he
I
doesn't
don't
care about
care.
the external.
Yeah, like I don't care about this shit right here.
Yeah.
And then what the rant after that is what they do care about.
Right.
A lot of the times. Whenever and I get it. I get what you're saying, bro. I do. But like a lot of the, I guess like when I hear it, I just think of like the times where it's like, there's so many people who's like, you know what I'm saying, who really do feel it. And you can see like, I remember when Eminem was at the height and he was saying crazy shit on records.
We're talking Marshall Mathers, LP, Eminem.
You know what I'm saying?
Another
Yeah, like
thing could be like sometimes it's just bigger than like that little bit, like that little hate or that little whatever it is that they're getting, like
kinda give you,
whatever
like,
that purpose is above it. Like I'm doing this for this purpose. Whatever this purpose is what I care about.
Yeah.
And that's like, yeah, that's what I'm saying. I'm just that's
but
the
that's a difference.
idea.
But there's a difference between not caring
and what
and,
you care
and
about.
what you care
Right,
about.
but
So
I
if you
feel
say
like in
I don't
everything
give a
that
fuck, you give a fuck. It may not be what
Yes,
you
but
think. I think you give a fuck.
Why do
about.
I have to explain to you what I care about? Because clearly at this point, what I care about is you don't give a fuck about it because that's why we're here.
So the problem is that now. So the problem is we're in a chaos now. There's a lot of things that we probably should collectively give a fuck about,
I mean, if we're gonna,
but because everybody has their own personalized give a fuck,
Yeah.
because we all have our personalized give a fuck, that unless you meet me at my give a fuck, I won't participate in this collective give a fuck.
Yep.
We don't have a community. We don't have the wherewithal to rebuff things that come our way as a community. So when things are happening to us, it takes so much time to convince everybody that we should be together on this, that by the time we come together, it's either too late or we exhausted all our social energy coming together. Because I have my own brand. I have my own motion. I have my own this. And I don't give a fuck about nothing that doesn't quote unquote serve me. So then when something happens and it takes a community, we don't have one at the ready.
mean, that's the double-edged sword.
Because we are a dissected group of people who are all out there mining for individualized attention. You know what I'm saying? So now we're like, and now we're literally living in the external version of all of the shit they said was going to come to pass. It's happening. So there's no, well, that's going to be 20 years from now. No, it's now. So when you're seeing your rights as women being taken away from you immediately,
why you had to look at me and say
where
that
were you
shit?
guys at? Where were we at when it was time to come together? When we're looking at, you know what I'm saying, DEI and all the stuff that they're doing to regress all of the New Deal era things for not just black people, but for factory workers and for just workers in general.
Agriculture,
Veterans.
everything.
It's all crumbling down because you didn't give a fuck about anything but what you gave a fuck about. And you weren't educated enough on what was important to give a fuck about or what the fucks at play were.
Mm-hmm.
In order to be able to make that decision, all you gave a fuck about was you. And then now, just like they say, you know what I'm saying, when it was happening to the Jews, they said nothing. When it was happening to them, we said nothing. When it was happening to them, we said nothing. But now it's here. And we have nobody to run to, nobody to call an ally, because it was cool when it was them. It was cool when it was the LGBTQ. It was cool when it was the people below the border. It was cool when it was Palestine. It was cool when it was people in Kenya and Ukraine. It was cool until it happened here. And now all the people that were begging for your solidarity and give a fuck because you were like, not my problem. Now you're like, it's us now. Where are y'all at?
Yep.
You don't give a fuck. You didn't give a fuck because you were too busy with your likes, and you were too busy with your branding, and you were too busy with your influencers, and you were too busy individualizing yourself into an island.
We're looking at you, DJ Khaled.
Hey,
I haven't forgotten.
Hold on.
Damn.
Baby. Cause I ain't gonna hold you. That's
Shit, and everybody else that
It's-
performed
and you know,
at
it's
the
like
fucking
that
inauguration
it's-
thing.
Yeah.
it's like that Band-Aid
Yes.
with
All
the
of
scab. It just
Yep.
So with all of this democratized space for influencing and
Dang,
being
that's
able
real,
to do
though.
all that stuff, what did we do with that energy? We just said, I just want to get paid. Fuck that money. Now money is not enough because they control the price of money and the effectiveness of money to where,
But see,
oh yeah, we made more money than we've ever made, but things cost more than they've ever.
let's be
cost before.
realistic. Let's be realistic. Let's be realistic.
Let's go.
These niggas we talking about right now, they don't know nothing about what you talking about right now until at this very fucking moment. They ain't know nothing about what you talking about right now until right fucking now when they see what is going on. Because they didn't have they didn't
DJ K. DJ KD.
And
Hey,
another one.
Hey, baby, with the nails and nailing.
You was
Hello.
talking.
Yeah, go ahead.
but essentially, like, granted, like, whatever it is that they learned inside of the school system is what they took and they moved with it, and no fault to you feel me, because you trusted a system that you were supposed to. But when you are navigating through a system that you're supposed to be able to trust that you cannot, as a specific group of people, you tend to ask a little bit more questions. So that's why there was a little bit more of us that did some of the things that we did. And I'm not going to say us. Let me remove myself because I did not vote. So I'm not talking about me. But like our group. Let me specify. But still, Black people. You know what I'm saying? Like the people that have truly dealt with some form and can, in some type of way, identify what is already happening or what happened to other people before that is now possibly curating and not, well, whatever. You know what I'm saying? So
I see what you was going.
I don't want to. I'm not trying to speak into existence. Like regardless, I see what's going on, but there's always time for something. But either way, what I'm saying is a lot of them did not want to listen when people were telling them what they were telling them, because all they had to do was look outside their window. All they had to do was to scroll a little bit further. All they had to do was to actually take off of their little white glasses and see what we were talking about when we were already dealing with it at the minimum that we were. Because that is just the beginning of letting you know that something worse can happen if this is capable, and they can brainwash your big stupid ass enough to think that just because pictures are black and white that it happened 200 years ago, not 50, 60, 70, that your grandmama and her mama could probably test you and tell you a first person POV story of the same shit that we barking about right now.
Period.
You feel me? Like, come on.
A member of the Black Wall Street Massacre is still alive today.
Come on.
So, but it was so long
But
ago,
it was
though,
so
right?
long ago.
They just went to Congress too.
Just
Congress was
Oh.
like,
yes.
Congress was like,
Nah.
we're
Yeah,
not
they
giving
said
y'all
we're not
none for
doing
that.
this.
Come on
And
now.
I'm like, oh well, here we go.
Yep, this is what y'all want.
This is the reality.
That's like even now, like with all this shit going on, I'm like, y'all don't care, I don't.
Cool.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah,
it's
that's how I
gonna get
feel.
to a point where I gotta be like, all right, well, y'all fucked up enough. Now I gotta do something. But
Mhm.
it's I
can't focus on it right
I
now.
can't
There's nothing
care.
that I can do.
I can't because
No.
This is
if
like
me caring right now is like, you know, we had worldwide Black Lives Matter protests.
Mm-hmm.
The entire world was like, what happened to George Floyd was fucking crazy.
Mm-hmm.
Mhm.
And niggas was still like, well, he had fentanyl. He was high on drugs, and it's like, bro,
fake money.
if the entire
Absolutely, same
world
thing.
is is like, this was wrong, and you're the only one that's like, well, then nigga, and
maybe,
and that's the thing. Like when motherfuckers like, and this isn't like a direct dig at you, KD, but
No,
like when people don't vote or do like a protest vote, whenever people say like, you know, you're giving a vote to the other side, it's that this other side is in lockstep. Okay. We know the house is burning down on our side, but it is more manageable to pour buckets of water on this fire than to wait until the fire department shows up.
And then
you know
try to extinguish that shit when it's unmanageable.
And it's a blaze and everything's lost at that point. Because that's where we're at now. But if we would have all just been like, you know what?
Let's hunker down and really just
for
do
the
this
future,
shit.
Nobody wanted to vote how they voted except for that side, and that's the problem.
And then the ones that
this was the lowest. This was again one of the lowest. The only time he gets elected is when it's low voter turnout. It's 20%, 20%. So it just be like, bruh, if y'all, you know, if y'all don't care, I don't care no more. Yeah. So that's why, and they gave him they gave him a House and the Senate too, because nobody came out. So
I know people who personally voted for that man, like, because he gave us a stimmy.
Yep.
He didn't want.
He didn't do anything. He just put his
do
fucking
nothing.
name on it.
So I said, at that point, I said, you know what? It's above me now.
Yeah, but and even like to even not even so much on Trump too, because it's something
it's
that's
way more than that.
But it's stuff that's been going on even when Biden was in office. You know what I'm saying? You've got people like, and that's the thing. Like a lot of people don't understand. Like we don't like Democrats either. Like I don't like Democrats. I don't like Republicans. I don't like politicians.
They're not.
They're all
they don't have
bought. Every one of them is getting a check from somewhere
Thank
against my interests, especially as a black man. But as a black person, I've got to think, fuck, all right.
Which one? What's the
where's the least L?
Yeah.
Like, where's the least
the
L?
lesser of two evils.
Who is it the Klan isn't siding with?
I'm
You know
just
what I'm
wishing
saying?
for the one time that we all are just ready to be like, nah.
No,
fuck this shit.
that's what's about to happen next. 'cause
That's what I'm waiting for, and that's why I personally
we're
have not-
exhausted. Everyone's
but
exhausted.
That's why I have not personally participated, because I'm just like, I'm over it, and I haven't even had the time to start for real. You feel me?
Yeah.
And I'm over it. So I'm not finna put my energy into a system that I already see crumbling and following in my face. I'm good. Y'all are on this stupid ass shit, but it's back and forth with either side clearly, because you had a black man in office. Although he did some great things, he still was just as bought as the rest of these niggas. So what's the fucking point?
Did y'all know they really changed it to Gulf of America on the maps?
They sure did, and I'm like, this is really.
You know what
this
pisses
is
me
shit
This
off?
is a television
Baby,
show.
this is a shit show.
real.
That's
But
what
hold
it
on.
is.
You
Y'all
know
gotta
that?
understand.
You see that?
We
I
are,
see it.
we
I
are the
saw it.
only country.
I saw.
That gives a fuck about stupid.
No, we're
shit
the
that.
only country
That
doing
is
inches and
crazy.
feet,
Yeah.
Fahrenheit.
metric.
Yeah.
we have not
You know what I'm
converted
saying?
to the metrics,
And now we're the only ones doing Gulf of America. So when we leave,
What was
like we're essentially North Korea. Like, do y'all know that? We're
That's crazy. And
our entire shit is like
Which I think is like in Canada.
free health care.
I knew somebody's gonna say that.
Europe. That was it.
I knew, but what like?
but we're North
Credit
Korea.
horrible
Like,
now
bruh,
because of my medical bills.
I mean, if you don't put it that way, hell yeah.
there's shit that's like especially now our social media censored as hell.
What?
Super
Absolutely,
censored. We can't
yes.
even see the protests around the world about the president
Nope,
now.
not at all.
We can't. I mean, the price of everything is ridiculous compared to other countries. Ridiculous, and it's been that way. This isn't just because Trump's in office or just because Biden was in office.
Exactly
this
my
was way
fucking
back, and it's
point.
been
Inflation
happening.
only gets worse.
So it's like our prescription drugs are crazy. Our healthcare is crazy. Our food prices are ridiculous. Like everything in this country is like a dictatorship.
You
We
know-
just have a vote, but
We don't have a vote, truly, because I mean, even
no,
when
we have. I'm gonna say this. We have a vote, and we had change for a while. They dropped the prices of insulin and prescription drugs. Like they was
Yeah.
really, there's because niggas was like, all
we
right.
saw things happening.
They saw the shift when Bernie Sanders came. Niggas
Yeah.
was like, this is what we want. This is it. Then when they said, well, we're gonna give it to Hillary Clinton, he was like, okay, I'm not gonna vote. Trump. When Biden went, the only reason Joe Biden won was because he was he was a white man. That's the only reason.
why he won?
That's the only reason he won. Whenever they did the same thing with Hillary. They took the primaries away. Whenever they gave the primaries to Hillary, they went to court and everything.
They did.
And they proved in court that they just gave it to her. That votes didn't matter. Whenever Biden was going for the primaries and stuff, it was COVID.
Yeah.
So they shut the polling places down. And then it was like, well, we're just gonna give it to Joe Biden. Bernie Sanders was winning. Gave it to Joe Biden. People stepped back from voting then, but a lot more came out because of COVID happened. But still, the only reason Joe Biden won is because he was a white man. If they would have put anyone else that was like not a white man, it was over. He was an old motherfucker, bro. Then
Factuals.
it wasn't like we was like, oh, he's so young and spry and energetic. It's like, okay,
Oh, he been around.
just stop this shit. You know what I'm saying?
You know, it was a post that I saw, and they were like, the fact that for people who are retired, we retire them for their mental health, their health, their age, and possible disabilities. But yet these are the exact same motherfuckers that are ruling this goddamn country. And I'm like,
No, for real.
the same people that can barely wipe their asses.
Yep.
Want to control how
Wash
you wipe
themselves.
yours.
I just feel like
And who gets to do it with you? Mind
I'ma
your
just say
fucking
this.
business,
Come
bitch.
on.
I feel
with
like if you're
That's a
president,
word.
you've got to do 25 crisp push-ups. Okay? Because I can't
No, pull-ups.
crisp. No,
Pull-ups.
I
Donald
need.
Trump?
Okay,
That's the point.
Joe Biden. Like I saw Barack Obama.
He
hooping.
shredded them
Okay,
suckers.
my
I
nigga was
loved it.
hooping. I
ain't
can
gonna lie, that
trust him
sucker
in a fight. He's got agility. He's got mobility on him.
be on.
If a world leader pulls up on Donald Trump, I think he getting the skippity paps, bro. I don't. I feel like he's hitting one of these and just getting rocked. Just getting,
Lord.
Factuals. I agree.
like France's
Lord.
presidents and even Britain's PMs are
Hey,
only
so
like
let me
40,
ask you this
50
question.
I
something.
feel like he keep a gun on him.
No, he keep it. It might be in his Depends diaper, but then it's jammed because there's shit in it.
That's horrible. You know what?
But if it fires, it is +5 poison damage.
Hey, that's real. And you got hit by a shitty bullet. That's real.
Y'all real witty today.
You out of there. That's instant sepsis.
Catch that.
my
That's real.
God.
Instant.
They can't
sepsis.
save
That
you.
is wild.
And you know he don't have a good diet.
That's real. You know what? I was watching.
Shit over with.
I was watching The
I feel like his
Handmaid's
shit-
Tale.
Oh God.
And it's so funny. As good as that show is, it's such a foreshadowing
Yeah.
of where they really want this thing to
What
head.
show?
A Handmaid's Tale on Hulu.
We had
and
to
it's
read that.
so crazy
we had to
watching
read that in high school.
Man,
Oh,
I
that's
never
crazy.
read the book. I think they had already had
See,
one
I had a different
season,
curriculum than
and
the
I caught
regular
up on the
curriculum
second
when I
one.
was in high school.
Watching that sucker, it's
went to
like
high
they
school
really
at
want us
different
to go
times,
back
too.
to this.
We were still reading Huck Finn.
I know, but still,
Did they
I'm
have
sure a
y'all
lot
read
of
that?
people. I don't know. I didn't.
I think they probably banned it by the time y'all came around. Because that's a
Because
lot
at
of shit
this
we
time,
read.
By
They
the
was,
time the
they
third
was like,
season
yeah,
came
no.
out, Roe versus Wade was already,
Yeah, being
Mm-hmm.
and I'm looking like, ooh, ain't that about a?
Yeah,
I said,
I
this is-
didn't want to finish watching Handmaid's Tale.
It's worth it though.
I know, but
But that shit was crazy.
It's so worth it if you gotta-
even like the Fahrenheit 451
That's
or
a
something.
ooh, yeah. I couldn't.
Oh, you're talking about by Kurt Von Get?
yeah. I didn't want
I
to.
guess
Vonnegut.
I didn't want to watch. That
I know.
Oh.
Fahrenheit 51.
Oh, we
think
know
that's what
you
it's
know. You
called,
said
yeah.
his name right. I never heard it like that.
How you
Yeah,
say?
me
it?
either.
Von Get.
Von Get. Okay.
That nigga's name was Vonnegut.
I mean,
That's how you say
I probably said it.
Vonnegut?
I could have said it wrong.
Hell,
I'm
I didn't
saying
even
shit
know.
Oh, I
wrong.
thought
It sounded like
it sounded like that was it because he got like the accents over
Yeah,
some
that's
of
why
the
I'm
letters.
like, I don't think it's an English name, so I just assume not to say it.
No, yeah, I'm just a nigga with my shit.
Listen,
Vonnegut.
and I get some words because I didn't know.
Yeah.
Kurt Vonnegut. It's Vonnegut.
It's Von Get.
It's
Vonnegut.
You're so
Vungi.
funny. Yeah.
Vungi.
You got some
It's
good-
Vonnegut.
So check it out. Check it out. Yeah, yeah.
And you have to say
yeah,
the
yeah.
Get.
What, bro? She won't.
I'm not straight. I'm Get.
Can y'all
Yeah.
stop fucking flirting in here? Pull
Flirting?
it together. Perverts. Niggas get some wine in them. Now the fire detector got to
It's good
start
wine,
beeping.
I swear.
Right.
It ain't one.
It ain't what? Hate it.
I hate it. It's crazy.
Hate it.
Hated it.
He's like, I didn't hear no fire detector.
You know, I feel like it would be beeping by now if it was one of ours.
Hate it. Nigga shit.
Nigga shit. Nigga
Oh,
shit.
shit.
Nigga shit. That's gonna be one of the buttons.
Yeah.
That's gonna be one of
That
Nigga
shit.
shit.
Oh my god.
They gotta sound just like that. Nigga shit.
Nigga shit. Nigga shit. Nigga shit.
Nigga shit. Nigga shit.
So and it's dope that it took this turn to to what we're talking about now. Like I do think there's definitely a what's the word I want to use? A political component to
to pegging.
Get out my fucking head, cause
Come on, give me it.
I love you so much because I was about to say peg.
Thank you.
See,
Great minds.
this is why the king is on his throne, man.
But see, this is why they don't want straight people and the LGBT community to link up.
No,
this
facts.
is why. Come on,
yeah,
talk
yeah,
about
yeah,
it though. Talk
It's
about it.
wonderful.
But that's allyship right there.
Yeah.
Like,
Right.
And I
That-
feel
that's
no.
that
So
shit.
I think it's
I'm gonna
even
get
deeper
killed
than
for
that.
this later. No.
You said you think it's
I'm gonna be a
deeper than
murderer.
that?
Yeah.
I think it's deeper than that, and here's what it is, right? Because if we're gonna get on this topic or whatever, my whole feeling has been as far as the LGBT community, the
LGBTQIA plus. There
yeah,
you go.
that.
It's
That wine. It's that wine. No, that inside the black community, it's not allyship. That's my brother. That's my sister.
Right.
So
this is family business.
not
Come on.
always.
So then when we,
That's
when
what he's
we-
saying. That's the problem.
That's the
Oh,
problem.
I'm
That's what I'm
sorry, I
saying. That
missed
the
that part.
problem
I didn't catch
is
that part.
is that
I
we've turned
apologize.
it into allyship, which means we're not even looking at this like family no more.
Mm-hmm.
So yeah, the straight members in the community, we need to come to our brothers and sisters or whatever denomination and go.
Stop trying to
It
do
never
that.
stopped you from being family. You know what I'm saying? We don't got enough people to be throwing away people.
Exactly.
You know what I'm saying?
Absolutely.
So the idea that because you don't love the way I love or fucking whatever the hell it is you got going on,
You don't believe in
that
what
you
I
not,
believe in.
yeah, you're not.
You out
you're
here
not-
getting pegged. You know what I'm saying?
Focus.
And
I'm gonna change the title of this episode. I'm just gonna.
no, peg.
No, you
Big
gotta
capital
keep it.
letters
It's gotta
right
be
there.
jarring.
I'll just
No, it really does. It
But
has
see,
to be
I'm
whatever
I'm gonna change it to you got me pegged wrong.
and that's why. But also too, that's why when it comes
Validation
to
and acceptance. You got me pegged wrong.
that,
There it goes.
oh, I like that one. That's perfect.
You've
Hey,
been cooking today.
You better
for
do
real.
it.
Yeah.
No, really.
You've
He's been
cooking
on
today,
one.
for real.
I've been writing.
Tell the people stop playing with
My
that
brain,
brain,
my
man.
brain is
flowing.
crazy right now,
It's
nigga.
just
I could
flowing.
say
It's
some
natural.
But that's
I
why.
love
holding
that
back.
for you.
Killing
That's
the
why when
game
it came
right
to like
now.
the whole Black Lives Matter movement,
Yeah.
I was a little more skeptical because it's like it's real easy for people to say Black Lives Matter, but at the same time, you have trans people getting murdered left and
Thank
right,
you.
and then you also have same thing LGBTQI rights getting snatched.
Thank you.
People still getting targeted.
Then you have black women dealing with the same BS.
Exactly,
So women's
but
rights
Black
being
Lives
a thing.
Matter unless you.
So this is
Black
what happened.
straight lives matter. There's a difference.
So then,
I do
so
have a question.
Oh, I did something wrong. There we
I do
go.
have a question for you.
Go ahead.
Just because, you know, you're right here. What do you think about them making that ban where opposite sex can't play, like a male can't play a female sport?
Talking
NCAA
about trans
transgender athletes.
Yeah.
So talking about say that one more time.
The trans-
Where the transgender people, they can't play like a trans.
Oh, I
the
see.
trans
Oh,
man
I know
or
what you're talking
trans
about.
female.
I know what you're talking
Yeah,
about.
they
Like they
can't
made
play.
it to where with that whole it's either you're a man or a female. Like that whole thing now.
Yeah.
And with yes. So here's my thing. When you're trans, you're no longer what you were to begin with. You identify as a whole nother gender.
That's the
so
trans part.
That's trans.
No,
But
I
that's
get
why-
that part, but I'm
oh
saying
no,
like,
you good. I'm sorry. I was getting to it. My
Okay,
bad.
my bad.
No, you good. That's my bad. I tend to be long winded,
You
y'all.
good. Do your
So
thing,
yeah.
man.
But so my thought when it comes to that, I know at one point they were saying like the testosterone and like the estrogen level differences may play a part in
I think it's
when
just a level of
like me,
body genetics in general.
that's another thing.
Like,
'Cause
if
I
me
feel
and
like
you play
it's
football, I'm done for. Like,
that's what I'm saying. It's so it
And
is.
it don't matter
I will agree
if you got a
that
dress
there is
on or not.
yeah.
and it shouldn't matter. I will say the biogenetic part of
That's
it
the
plays
part
a
that
big
you need to
difference.
argue.
The look, the image should not have ever
Yeah,
played
no.
a part.
No.
Yeah, I know.
And that's what they're trying to make it about. It has nothing to do with that. But
Right.
there is a difference. There's a distinct difference. And then also too, you don't know how long they've been on hormones, how long
Right.
they've been transitioning.
And I think maybe if we're gonna make room for this type of discussion, then we need to add the layers to it that kind of matters. You know what I'm
you
saying?
have to, 'cause it-
but at the same
Absolutely.
time, though, like for some, I'm sorry, but for
My
some
bad, babe.
sports, you don't really get to get started until with testosterone or like or estrogen. You don't get to be able to take it until maybe you're 13 or then 18,
Mm-hmm.
whatever it is in that
Well,
case.
now it's definitely like 18. They ain't doing nothing.
Yeah,
for
no,
kids, yeah.
okay.
Yeah.
So,
when you
when
take
you're
those,
18,
do your body body physically
I don't-
weaker like a woman, or
Well,
like vice versa like a man? Like,
You're not as strong.
Because your estrogen levels rise, whereas the testosterone tends to fall. So now you're taking on more womanly characteristics. Like, matter of fact, I have a trans friend now. He's in the middle of transitioning. He's starting to grow his breasts. Well, she is starting. No, I'm sorry. Let me rephrase that. They are starting to grow their breasts.
Okay.
Because I forgot they do identify as non-binary. So yeah, the bodily changes are starting to happen. So when it's in that time frame, then it's like, yeah, you have to think about those things when the competition.
But how long has he been on E?
That I don't know.
That's where the question I feel like comes in at. But then
It
at
matters
that
though.
point, right? No, it definitely does. I feel like we're going to make room for them to have that space, and then I feel as if in this type of conversation, it requires them to be accountable and gracious with that period as well.
I agree.
Although
Absolutely.
I agree with them fighting for every single right that they want, yes, to an extent, but do not force things without the
nuance and the knowledge
thank
to
you of what it
explain
is
what it
to
is.
become that.
It's like
You know
they're
what I'm
trying to
saying?
rush it to compete. Still.
Yeah,
Right.
and then
And
that's
it's
the part
like,
I disagree
No.
with.
You gonna
Like,
have to-
people have gone so long without knowing what the ins and outs of being a trans person is. So you can't expect like this is what we need, this is what we are. Nobody's gonna get it like that. So it takes time. It definitely takes a little grace and it takes a little understanding.
Because you're not doing something that happens overnight.
Absolutely.
And
it
so
definitely takes
in these
time.
situations, if we're having these arguments, it's typically because of high school and college.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? So by the time, if we're
Well, they
gonna
got pro. I mean, you know, you got the Olympics and the professional
Right,
stuff now,
which
and
is
that's
cool.
really
But
they're
it's-
trying to nip it in the butt with the NCAA stuff because if you don't get a lot of like NCAA berths or NCAA competition, it's super hard for you to move into the pros. You're almost like a walk-in on anything. You know what I'm saying? Unless you got unless you got the plugs.
I
But
got like 5 minutes, y'all.
okay.
yeah. But I'll say the thing with like transgender athletes is that they do have their own hardships. You know what I'm saying? They do end
For
up
sure.
they do end up losing a lot of like if they were a male transition to a woman, they lose their speed, they lose their strength, they lose all that stuff. The problem is their puberty has already happened. Their bone density is different.
It's so many other factors.
You know what I'm saying?
Like,
humans
yeah.
by our nature, humans, not men or women.
Right.
I can't remember the scientific name for it, but the men are bigger than women. We're one of the only species. Everywhere else, like even mosquitoes, the women is the biggest one. Women
Yeah.
are bigger than the men. But when we can realize that, we can then have that conversation where it's like, all right,
Relax real quick.
you know, we
Like, just
can
give us that time frame.
we can think about y'all competing if this is in place, or if you've been on for this much,
Right.
Or,
Right.
You know what I'm saying? And you might not be able to compete as a freshman if you
But that's
come
the
from
choice
Florida.
that you made when
Yeah.
you decided to, like, there's
Exactly.
consequences to every action. And at some point, you have to be able to, I want to say this word, but I don't know if I'll be using it right. But you have to mesh, everybody because it's not just about you. There are other people that are going to be affected by this. And granted, you
I
may
see
be
what you
at
mean.
a disadvantage in your skills because of what you were before, but you're not that anymore. That part of you died. You know
Especially
what I'm saying?
when they breaking world records and stuff.
Right.
Like, I
In
was
a
like,
different-
oh,
come on,
man.
like, that's not- like,
we
come
gotta
on
have
now.
a talk. Like y'all
Because
you
that's-
going ham. Like
That's not cool.
it's in poor taste now because it's just like, and it's not to say
you
can't
couldn't do
compete,
it
but you're
before-
By all
shaving,
means, yeah.
you're shaving the world record by 20 seconds. Like
Damn.
we gotta talk, bro.
There's
That's
so much
not,
nuance that's
Yeah.
not explained.
because
It's
there's
it's so
women
much
who
to
have been
tap into.
competing at this level, at a high level, been getting all the championships, and you just blew all of them out the water. And the only difference is that,
Right.
And that's the thing we have to look at.
Because we've been I feel like the trans conversation has been like discussed like almost surface level. There's so many other things which is to piggyback off of what you said, is so many other things that go into it, but nobody ever wants to have the true authentic conversation and what it takes to attain that level of, okay, this is where we are.
Exactly.
This is how it works, and we can move forward. It's still nobody really knows what's going on because
I think us as
Yeah.
straight people, we've got to be more accepting, and
Yeah.
it's got,
Absolutely.
there's got to be
Absolutely.
a space because. like you said, there's still trans people getting killed. There's still,
Just because
you know,
of that.
And,
And
haven't
they're
even
getting-
touched the news.
but they're getting lured. You know what I'm saying? It's not like they've been talking to someone for months and they spring it on them or anything like that, which still isn't grounds to kill somebody.
No.
But
That
they're
has
like,
happened, though.
yeah,
But I
it
feel
has
you.
happened. But they're like hunting out transgender
They
people
are
and being like,
absolutely targeted.
they're the
pure
one.
target.
And then it's like, damn, bro, like this is what we're talking about. Like these are like lynchings essentially. So-
That's really what it is.
yeah.
Absolutely.
And that's
Osage.
crazy. No,
Oh Lord. Kill.
crazy. No, but that's
That's
you know what I'm
wild.
saying. That's just like I think that's where the root of the problem is, and it's gonna be rough because you know shit.
My
it's,
thing is,
it's
like,
got to go through the politicians at the end of the day. So
Yes, but at the same time, it's like the problem is y'all feel as if it questions y'all to accept us, and it doesn't. All it does is just create a little bit of room for another person in your world.
Yeah.
That's all
They
we're
may not
asking
necessarily
for.
make sense, but they're here.
Right. It doesn't have to make
they've
sense to
always
you.
been. That's the thing. It's
We've
not a new. It's
thank
not like
you.
That's
Someone
my game.
2005
finally
hit and
fucking
niggas was
said
like,
it.
you know what? I want breasts. Like no, bro.
No.
This
And
is,
like it's baby.
there's people
he been
born
one breast
this
all
way,
his
nigga,
life,
like,
honey.
I mean, there's
Trust
people
me,
who have
all his life.
two genitals and
Thank
they
you.
call the parent into the room like, so
Which
we doing boy or girl? What's up? We doing
like,
then-
we doing
it's
pink or
both.
blue?
Right, and then they,
They say
pick
it's
I
the
got the
both.
scissors just in case.
and then they pick the one that they want and
Mm-hmm.
not what is prominent, and then have a problem with the person
Yep.
because then they don't feel right in their body. You did this to me. What the fuck? And then also, why is it just so inconceivable that humans, what is it, mutate too?
And don't get body dysmorphia involved.
But not even
Lord,
not even
that's a whole nother
mutate
thing.
because mutate it's akin to a irregularity. You know what I'm saying?
Right, but
thing
I'm
is,
just
this is-
evolve. I guess would be
but
the better
the
word.
thing that
or
made the
whatever.
human species so unique
Different.
is the differences, and it's if you look everywhere else,
Dang.
you know what I'm saying, you've got like
people look different everywhere.
yeah
There's some hot shit. It just hit me like
No,
there's
that's
so many
facts.
different variants of a human being.
Mhm.
but we're at our root
No
we're
human being is
human,
the same
right?
except
It's
the
just like
twin.
with animals,
And even they not.
there's a fucking Madagascar monkey. There's a goddamn Mexican monkey. Like there's iguanas from fucking Australia and Puerto Rico. You know what I'm
Yeah.
saying? So there's you have, and they've got different anatomical things about them now to thrive in those climates. But even animals have different genital structures and like asexual, or some of them reproduce by themselves.
And adapt
There's-
to their environment.
You know what I'm saying? So it's like
What the
this.
fuck is
There's
that?
this hubris.
They don't have sex.
No, I'm saying, what is it? What animal is that?
Worms do it.
Worm.
Yeah,
I was about
worms,
to say
there's-
worms.
I think
That's the first
Is
one
that
I can
an
think
animal?
of.
Yeah,
Yeah.
it's an animal.
Mhm.
Yeah, it's not like a mammal.
It's not an insect, but it's I don't.
Yeah,
And
but
there's
it's still a.
Aren't there certain plants that they don't
Yeah,
have
there's
to-
plants. There's that's what pollen is, and then whenever they throw their seeds out, that's
Yeah, that's
it.
real.
So it's
Where the fuck? do we live?
it's that's what I'm saying.
Acorns are.
But that's what I'm saying, bro.
That's what acorns are.
we
Acorns
we
are
have
what?
this hubris.
Seeds?
We got this hubris
Oh,
as
big
humans
ass
where it's
sperm.
like
Oh,
we
that.
we're
love you.
we're unique. We can only be these things because we say so.
Right.
It's our world. This is
It's
how it is.
self-prescribed though.
Yeah. It's like you don't control nothing, bro. Like you don't control
Plants
how you
eat
look
on
when
us
you
all
come
the
out.
time.
You don't control like what you're afflicted with on this planet. None of that shit.
Yeah.
So why do you think you get to control genders or who people are attracted
Thank
to
you.
That's
or anything like that?
Thank you.
Thank
And
you so
that's-
much for saying that.
But that and it's just like and especially if you're religious, that's the crux of your religion. You are not able to judge or make judgment upon somebody.
No.
Yet
That's
they
only
ignore
supposed to be
that
for
one
your
very
God.
thing.
That's it. Even Jesus was like, "Nigga, that's the Father. I can't even touch that."
But
bro.
nobody ever wants to
Get
talk
outta
about
here.
that though.
Bye, y'all.
They love to
Bye,
say
mommy.
bye.
It was so great seeing you.
Bye. We love you.
Have a good day, world.
I'm gonna catch you on Pussy PR. Right?
Love you too. I'm rendering right now.
Rendering is crazy.
Trying to get it
Loading.
Isn't that something that happens to fat?
Render? No, like
Yeah, you render fat.
I mean, yeah, but
Cut it. It's a different
I immediately thought about the computer.
Ooh,
I
I
yeah.
didn't even think about food.
women.
Hey, baby, that's the wine, y'all. Hey.
That's like the opposite, actually.
What?
Because we thought about a computer.
I was
You
thinking
thought
a
about
steak,
food.
rendering the
No,
fat.
it's talking about butchering. That's what when you render the fat.
It's called rendering.
Mhm.
What exactly?
When you cut
when
the
you cut the fat off,
Oh, for real?
or you trim your steak.
like a
Which
man.
Let me see what-
Here you go. Gays can trim steaks. I swear to
But
Gays can trim steaks.
All right, be
too.
safe.
I love it.
I got a headache.
Actually,
Bogus
a
computer-
ribeye sounds
bogus-
amazing though. I ain't gonna hold
Bogus
you.
phone is on 20%.
Oh, this phone. I was like, hey, you can see my back.
You said, how did you
Yeah.
know that?
My head hurts.
Actually, 18.
Bogus's phone is on. Okay.
Wait, not Raven.
The number.
Right.
Jive got a lab at the house. He done gave Kel telepathy and telekinesis and shit.
Wait, Kale, not the Raven vision.
You got MK Ultra at the crib.
Oh
Here you
no.
go.
We got MK Ultra at home.
You might want to plug that up.
So man, it's already 6 o'clock.
It's time for G to rock.
On the dot, I'm in my drop top.
Cruising the streets.
Hello.
Oh,
But I
yeah.
ain't got a real pretty little thing because that's me.
Just waiting for me.
Because that's me.
Catch it.
Love.
Catch it. It's crazy.
Ooh.
So this conversation
love
took a
you.
lot of turns.
Yeah.
And she said, you felt that sucker too, boy.
I don't know lyrics at all.
Clearly.
I felt it, though.
Yeah, y'all
We have-
were
we have
doing
seen
some wild.
You fuck around. You take Kel to karaoke, niggas gonna be like, is the song
The
humming?
words on the lyric
Here
is
goes
on the
somebody
screen.
gonna be like, I don't think I want to sing my song anymore. She'd be like, she can go on. I don't want to sing anymore.
Anticipating.
That's the only word she knows.
And it wasn't even like a full
got
word
so quiet.
either. It was the start. And then,
You ate that.
don't lie.
It's rough.
Okay, you.
Put my
You know what?
Not
It was.
even have to say that.
It was palatable.
I never been, maybe
I'll say
know
that.
what I mean.
I mean, I couldn't.
What? Kel,
Take it to
push your mic away
nice
right
and
now.
Quiet.
This nigga said, I've
There ain't
never
no
been.
What? They had to interrupt.
Oh, what does it seem?
Yes, because the next line is, you know what I mean. This nigga said, I put my hands in places I never been. What?
Yeah, it's places
And
it's
then
never
said,
been.
you know what I mean. Like, come on.
You really don't know this song?
Mean.
She really don't.
I know the song,
Look at you.
but I don't know the lyrics.
Hey, I see you. I see
Bean.
you.
I listen
Hey,
to music to vibe,
It's
not
about
to
making
study.
it happen where you came. Well, you're making a way out of no way. There it is.
Being mean, right? See,
It's about being me.
I never been, but I'm mean.
Is that what you thought he said?
I
for
was,
that,
no,
though.
I was just trying to make the connection.
All right.
To make you
That
feel.
I've never been, girl. You know what I mean?
She said Ben.
Hey,
She said Ben.
Lord.
As in the
Why
uncle.
you saying like that?
As
You
in
said to make it
Franklin?
worse. You said
in
Uncle
right?
Bean, so you know what I mean.
the right.
I just, you know what?
Sorry.
And they just sticking together.
Yes.
We don't.
Crazy.
We
The
don't.
camaraderie y'all need. Fuck
We
is you
done
talking
lost a
about? You're
player. They
mad?
started forming like Voltron.
Yep. All right, wrap this shit up.
All right, it's been Clicked on the
That's what you
podcast.
said.
We gotta get up out of here.
That's what she said.
the
That's
laugh.
crazy.
Ooh, but hey.
All right, yo.
That was so accurate.
That's it. Like, oh shit, I'll holler at you when you trust me, Shorty.
Not when you trust me. That's
Right.
real. I feel you.
Well, it has been a crazy trip. I did not anticipate this.
And we didn't need shrooms to go on it. That's
Period.
real.
What else?
Okay. Yo, it has been fun. It's been real. Look at that little thing right there. Hold on me. It's right. Let me learn how to do this. Bow. Right there. It's Clicked on the podcast right there.
That's crazy.
Yay.
And I guess I definitely want you guys to like, share, subscribe, do all that dope stuff.
I wonder if he actually pointed to it.
Do that
I did.
shit. Yeah.
It did. I did. I
Oh, you saw it? Okay.
Yeah, saw the screen.
So I was like,
Yeah, it was. Yeah, it
that was
wasn't.
smooh.
It wasn't good.
I like that.
good.
Go ahead, everybody. Give everybody applauses in the building, man. It's been a dope show.
Hey.
Bye, y'all.
Man, it's been fun. We are out of here like
Nerders.
last year.
Retro Love, all you want, Ben Sessions, March 28th. Y'all stream that fucker. Bye.